What is up, dude?
Oh, shit.
What is up? It is Tuesday. You know the fucking deal. Pushing Mongo 28. It's fucking cold outside. Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys are having a good day. Sit back and relax. You know the deal. Next couple hours, going to be kicking back, talking. We got some chef updates. We got all types of shit we're going to talk about today. And it's colder than shit, dude.
Yes, it is.
So, how are you?
Warm right now. AC's cranking, or not AC. Heat is cranking, but we're good.
Dude, hell yeah. Dude, overnight, all the heat in our warehouse went out. So,
nice.
Yeah, super sick, dude. So we were pretty much, cold all day long. It was colder inside the warehouse after it warmed up today a little bit. Got to about 15 degrees today. It was colder in the warehouse than it was outside. So
we had a water line burst, like an underground water line burst, right at our front door of my office, and so the water was seeping up to the ground, and the air is so cold and the water is warmer that it was creating fog, and it looked like you ever see the movie The Mist?
Yeah.
It looked like the mist.
The mist.
The mist was rolling into the office.
Hell yeah, that's kind of cool though.
It was cool in like a Frank Darabont kind of way.
For like 2 seconds, you can stop and go, huh, that's pretty good.
That's exactly what I went, huh, yeah. Text the wife. Yeah. How neat is that?
Hey, look. All right, I'll get to work.
Yeah, look, something happened.
Dude, yeah, it was brutal though. I think you guys got a little bit. I feel like you keep getting a little. I mean, the weather hasn't been terrible as far as snow and stuff, but I mean, I feel like you've been getting a little bit more than we have.
Yeah,
you're
really
south from us, right? Or are you north from us?
I'm southwest of you.
Southwest of us.
I'm south of you probably by about a good hundo.
Yeah. Front office, how are you though, dude? Welcome back, by the way.
Appreciate it, boys. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Good to have you back. Good to have you back.
A couple weeks ago I wasn't missing any more shows, and what did I do? Miss another fucking show.
It's all right, dude. I mean, when you're elected president of a wing of the Illuminati, dude, you gotta go. You know, you gotta go, and you gotta accept your spot.
Shit. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, dude. They don't like no shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So our fucking front office was Eiffel Tower and dudes all weekend, but that's just we'll never see that unless he fucks up. So
with a goat
it's just a little blackmail, dude. Yeah, dude. A little virgin blood down the chest.
Just gotta do what I'm told, I'll be all right.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, at least that means as long as he does what he's supposed to do and doesn't fuck up and acts correctly, we'll be all right.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's up to you.
Unfortunately, I saw the Iowa caucus, and I think that it's all up to the wrong people.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, this country's about to end.
Dude, with Trump Daddy, is that what it has to do with Trump Daddy?
Absolutely. I said this democracy is coming to a close.
What up, big dog? How are you? What up, dude? By the way, Bud, fuck you. I can't stop watching Reckless Ben videos, dude.
Yeah, he kept texting me about them.
I've watched him take down everything so far, basically, besides the pyramid scheme.
Oh, the fucking
Gentlemen and Stu.
all here. Gameplay boy, Bud, Green, Evening.
Dude, look at us. Some nights I wish that this how it end. What's up, guys? Dude, thank you guys for joining. Appreciate you guys. His vids are good. Yeah, they are. They're really good. He's really good at YouTube. I don't know about his little... So he's got this girlfriend named Lana, I think is her name. Little Asian girl. I don't know. She seems kind of sketchy. Is it because she's Asian? I don't know. If there's anything that Colt taught me is that she's in the way. The cult wasn't about the Asian girlfriend. So, but so how is the weather up there? Before we get balls deep into Trump, dude, how's the weather up there? Front office.
Oh, out here, it's fucking. I mean, shit. Look, There is few perks of living in the South, and warm weather in the winter is one of them. It's supposed to get cold towards the end of the week, relatively cold for here,
Of course it
but
is.
it was 50s here today. So,
Dude, the FO is here. Front office
damn
is
right, Green.
returning.
Damn right, Green. We out here.
Dude, and I'm gonna go see the front office in flesh here in a few days. We're gonna be sitting here hopefully watching the Cavs go ankle deep in some Atlanta Hawk ass here on Saturday. So it's now a balmy -20 here and feels amazing. Hell yeah. It was 15 degrees here. It's 12 degrees here right now. So we're really
fuck.
We're popping up. It was 10 outside today. Felt warm. Straight up.
Yeah. My wife and I were taking our walk today during lunch, and saw the temperature. And it was 9. I was like, "Look at that! We're coming up."
It's bad when you're like rooting for double digits.
I was like, "We're about to hit doubles."
Dude. Yeah. So my boss is, our work, only the first floor of the warehouse is heated, and then there's 3 floors, and then the office is obviously super heated, like where he's at, and like where they process all the shit. So all of our heat's out. This dude goes and gets a heater, right? Plugs it in the office and goes, "Yeah, I think that'll help a little bit." Didn't care about anybody else besides just the little office right outside his door. So like there was one part of the office say that you could go stand in that wasn't terrible, and that was like right in the processing office. Everything else was just frigid. I mean, I was literally walking around like looking at my breath all day long. I was like, this is the worst ever.
Did you see that photo? I think it was Calgary in Alberta. It was a photo that got passed around on Twitter. It was a city skyline, and it's so cold there that like fog was coming off of the buildings just due to like the internal heating system of the buildings mixing with the air on the other side of the fucking windows. Like, and it looked like every building was like on fire.
Dude, that's insane. This has been like, I'm 90 minutes from Calgary. Amazing fight. Oh, every day on Sunday in the middle of the night it was -45. Dude, that's unreal.
It's so
dude, -56, dude. I'm talking like I would refuse to go outside. So like, what happens if you call off? Okay, so it's -45 with a wind chill of -56. If you call into work in Canada, are they telling you like, no, get into work? Like, is this just an everyday thing, or are they like, no, we understand, it's almost -50 degrees outside?
And is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because those are very different.
Yeah, is this Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Can a car start at that low? Or then again, if you're living in Alberta and you're like a proper fucking Alberta, you have a block heater.
I was gonna say that's exactly the only way they would be able to. If you try to start it from like dead cold like that with no block heater, it would not start. No.
He says when it gets cold, people are understanding. Yeah, I hope so, because that's kind of fucked up. Because like, I mean, I understand like, these -30 days, -20 days, like that's not super out of the ordinary for you guys, but come on, bro, it was 0 degrees. It was -2 on Monday is what it was, and it was like brutal. Yeah, -40 Celsius is the same as -40 degrees.
Yeah.
Damn, front office. I mean, you should know that.
That's okay.
That's the point where they intersect, huh? That's cool.
Damn, dude, we just learned something today.
Because 0 Celsius is freezing, but that's 32 Fahrenheit. But 40 Celsius and 40 Fahrenheit intersect. Interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know dick about that. I was thinking -45 degrees Celsius. That's probably fucking Jesus Christ. How cold is that? Stu rocking the knowledge. Yeah, dude.
That's exactly the crossing point. Actually, interesting.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Damn, dude, look at that. You just stumped 3 retards.
You did.
All of us are sitting here going, huh? Front office is going, No, that's bullshit. Do you know how fast he pulled Google up in the other fucking? He pulled a new tab open faster than you could breathe. He was like, when I read that, he goes like he goes, let's see, and then he goes, no, that's
Damn right,
actually the
dog.
exact place. Yeah,
Damn
dude,
right. I saw that. I was like, fuck.
he was on that like fucking flies on shit. So it's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey. Yeah, dude, it's fucking brutal. I mean, for real, it's
Unless you live down
it's
here.
fucking unreal. Unless you live unless you live in the South, dude. I can't wait to be up in the old South on. Well, I guess it'd be it'd be late Friday night, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm ready to
Oh,
pop
love it,
off,
baby.
dude. I'm
Oh,
ready to
what's going
pop
on, man?
off.
What's going on?
We're going to a Cavs Hawks game. Now
That's
we're gonna
right.
get 4 to 6 inches of snow tomorrow. Yay, hell yeah!
Ugh.
What's Atlanta like right now? Is it same?
Yeah. Atlanta's weather and like my weather are pretty much the same. It'll be a little bit, like I said, it'll be a little bit colder this weekend, but I mean,
Of course it will be.
it's like Saturday is still going to be a high of 32, which is cold for down here. But in all honesty, like that's not that cold, right?
Right.
I mean, not in comparison to what you guys are living through.
I mean,
Yeah,
I hate anything under like 50. I'm fucking miserable, dude.
Yeah, can I just not get a southern day? A 55, dude, or something?
You'll be driving in it.
FO got 4 sweaters on. No, dude, he does not.
This is not built for the cold.
No, he does not. He's got a t-shirt on.
T-shirt and shorts right now, actually.
And shorts.
Yeah, buddy.
I think I am the dude. When it gets into this being down to this cold, I'm just the fattest pussy. I hate it. I absolutely fucking hate it. I was walking around the warehouse today with my coat on, all zipped up, dude. I had my gloves on. They're like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm fucking cold. This sucks. Not fun." -40, dude. I literally wouldn't even think about going outside. Like I would call my job and they go, "Hi." I'd be like, "Huh?" And I'd just hang up. That would just be. I'd be like, "You're out of your fucking minds." Like I'm not even considering. You know what I'm saying?
On Monday, it was yesterday. Yesterday morning, I made one of my people come into work. He's like,
fuck yeah, dude.
On Friday, because we were anticipating this shit. So I talked to my team and I was like, look, guys, like, all I ask is that you make an effort to get out of your like park driveway, get down the street. If it's bad and you're slipping and you're sliding and it's not safe, then come back home, work from home. You got your laptop. Everybody take your laptop home. And I said, but I expect you to make an effort. And so I left a few minutes early because it's slow going. I get to work a little bit early. The department next to us, everybody starts coming in accounting. Everybody starts coming in from finance. And I look at my phone and I have texts from one of my people who it's a photo of his street from his like window, and he's going, the street looks rough. And I said, buddy, all the streets look like that. And he just bought a nice big truck. I said, get your ass in here. I said, I was like, we're not going to be the one department that doesn't show up this morning. Look like a bunch of pussies.
You said, hey, find your balls, pussy. Get into work.
So get your ass into work, dude. There's no excuse for that. I said, I just got in my little Dodge Dart. I said, you can get in here with your big old Ford F-150 with the fucking big fat tires. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Stu the mean man, dude. Stu, he had this guy motherfucking him the whole time he was getting ready. He was like, fuck this guy.
I bet he was. I like the guy, but he's not a self-starter.
Not a self-starter.
Once I get him started, he's good. But he's a good guy, but he's not a self-starter. He's a little lazy.
Like, no, I can't take the kids sledding today, actually. You know why? Because my dickhead manager told me to get my ass to work. Yeah, I sent him the picture, babe. Send it again, hun. He doesn't care. He's at work in his Dodge.
Power trip Stu.
He was the manager of the warehouse power. I'm telling you, dude. Remember he was bossing all those fucking all those minorities around?
What minorities?
You don't remember when you were shift manager during the ice bucket challenge, Stuart, and you're the only white guy in 3 miles?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember that? Point and fucking tell the blacks what to do?
Believe me, I hated it. Yes,
Yeah.
Stu.
Yes, Stu. See, Green, do you see this? He acts like he's like, what do you guys mean? Oh,
Well,
you mean when you ran that sweat shop in South St. Louis?
He said warehouse. He said warehouse. Granted, I think factory.
Factory. All right. That sounds a little worse, honestly. Factory is a little worse than warehouse. I think warehouse makes. Yeah, I think for sure. I mean, it's not like an appealing job any way you look at it. But like,
not a fucking
I feel like when. Right, but factory I feel like is one step closer to that than like warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Like I think warehouse is like it's like warehouse, factory, sweatshop.
It depends on the factory too.
I never made him sing songs.
Dude, in unison, dude.
Or at least when they did sing songs, it was their choice.
I'm trying to think of the fucking song that Adele. So when Adele will tell you this story that I wish he was here. Well, I don't know if he's on here, if he hops on anytime soon, I'll ask him to say something about it. But he when he first got this job with the job at River City, he's always told me about the time where he got in there and he started fucking singing. It wasn't Swing Low, but he was singing something, right? Like he was just kind of oblivious to it. Right. And one of the black dudes he worked with turned around and goes, "Motherfucker, are you singing slave songs?" Like, bro, what? Like, are you doing that right now in the open? He goes, "Is that what that is?" Like, dude, like, what a fucking what a white moment. Like at that moment, Adele was not European. He was just Midwestern white.
What the fuck are you singing Lead Belly right now?
Dude,
whoa,
are you?
Dude,
Are you jiving? Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Are you acting like we're working on the railroad right now, or what is this right now? I wish I could remember the song. He sings it sometimes on Xbox just because like it's so funny. It's not even like it's more like it's not as a slave song as Swing Low, but it's still like pretty much in that category. What? He's fucking with Bret Hart, dude. My little kitty back here is trying to fuck with Bret Hart's feet.
So I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true?
You got a solo camp. You got to be on this solo camps front office. Like when somebody starts breaking off that, dude.
I didn't know we were busting into song, man.
I caught it in my soul. I got a moment.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, looking over Jordan, and what do I see?
Go get me home, swing low.
Swing low, Russ. What is that? Rusty, your feet, Rusty. Anytime I think of that song, I just think of Vacation. He was like, "What does that smell? Your feet, Rusty. Your feet." I think my boxers just got a little stiff there. Damn, Stu can sing, bro. I'm telling you, what, bro. You guys always act like I'm the fucking dude. I'm not shit, dude. Stuart has got like I'm just here. I'm just retarded. Like I mean, I might be entertaining, but Stuart's got talent, dude. Seriously,
Stuart's got talent.
Stu's got talent. But yeah, dude, that was we might need to be a Stu groupie. Dude, you guys should just seriously, dude, take a
behind all these fucking
number.
Indonesians.
Dude, straight up, and the line's about to get bigger here in a few weeks when he goes to the old homeland, dude.
Yeah.
The line's gonna triple because he's
I'm gonna
gonna
tear the
be
house down in Guatemala and fucking karaoke.
hell yeah, dude. So what are we about? A little less than it was like a month exactly when we did Saturday stream, right? So it's a little less
Yes,
than a month now.
23 days.
Hell yeah, dude. That's gonna be so sick. So what is the weather like there? It's just nice, right?
Dude, you're talking about a country that fluctuates between like 70 and 80 degrees all year long.
No wonder you got married with that. No, yeah, it's a shame. It's honestly a question of why he didn't get married earlier. But then again, it's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard for him to settle down with a voice like that, dude. Guy just had to wear a wetsuit 24/7.
Check the weather right now.
So much PS coming in his direction, and I mean pussy juice. I mean PJ
74.
PS.
Yeah, so 70 degrees in Guatemala City.
Oh, close.
Today, 81 degrees is the high. Tonight we'll get down. Ooh, chilly at 60. Tomorrow back up to 78.
Say hi to the people.
Look at that little bowl of oatmeal.
Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people, Odie. Odie.
That's a ragdoll, right?
Ba.
My wife wants one of those because of that. What's that from the Aristocats? Marie, the little white one. She was a ragdoll. Yeah, cats equal followers.
Dude, he's the shit, honestly. Like, he just fucks around all day. I took a little nap after work, dude. Laid down in bed, dude. Took a little nap, woke up. He was just passed out on his back right next to me.
Nice.
Like,
little Odie.
Dude. Odio! That's what I do. I walk around going, Odio! He probably is going, dude, what the who is this retard chanting at me all day long? It's me, baby. So, dude, I wish cats equaled followers. If that was it, I'd keep that motherfucker. I'd train him to sit right here during the show, right here. But soon he's going to be huge. Like that, he's already getting bigger. Like just from like the few days that we've had him, like you can just tell that he's growing and it's wild. He's going to be bigger and shit. Oh. All right.
Dude, my ex-girlfriend's a truck driver now.
Well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Which one? What, Melody?
Melody.
How did I know?
I don't know.
How did I know?
She's the only ex that I still have somewhat of a...
Oh, is she a lesbian?
I think she's like pan.
There you go, dude. So she's just fucking anything.
Yeah,
we get Brown's post. Green, shut your mouth, dude. Yeah, it's coming. Don't you worry.
Well, we gotta end the stream now, guys.
Yeah, well, we're gonna probably start off with that, honestly, to get it out of the way. Then we'll do more about it tomorrow. And we'll do it tomorrow, dude. Weren't you? Where were you at? Were you with us on set? No, you were at work. Did you not see us? You weren't here when we got super depressed live on the show, eh? Dude. All right, so let's get into that real quick, I guess, before we
do we have to?
Oh, yes.
Do you want me to? I mean, I can show the box score, but don't make me do it.
I mean, you might as well, dude. Might as well have to. Can we bring up? Well, I guess not now because we're gonna screen share. But whenever we get back, can we do the bigger ones? The ones that are like me and Sweet Dick side.
Oh yeah,
side,
we do that. You don't like the background, huh? Fuck that background.
I do, but it makes clips easier, dude.
True that.
You don't need a box score. I'm not doing a victory lap, dude. Green, we're not pussies around here. Okay, we're not pussies. I mean,
we all know what the
you're wrong. I faced this immediately. I mean, I had Adele here the day after the game. Okay, and he sat right next to me on the couch for the Detroit game. So, and he didn't give me much shit at all. So, props to Adele. I appreciate that.
Well, you took a double dose, dude. You got two black guys with the fucking Browns and the Eagles.
And the Eagles, dude. This has just been an awful like, and what was a triple black eye because Baker's the one that fucking that fucking sent him home. Yeah. But here's the thing: we're gonna start off. This is what we're gonna address right off the bat. All these people that are saying, "Damn, You guys bet you guys wish you kept Baker now. I
No.
don't at all. He still has been through 4 teams in 2 years. Like he still is playing against bad, like the Eagles. Don't get me wrong, but other than the Eagles, he's playing all bad teams. He's the Eagles laid down.
Yeah, he played against the Eagles that were a dumpster fire.
I mean, they literally laid down 5 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never seen a team lay down like the Eagles.
Was it
100% was more ugly to watch.
Was it more ugly though than the Cowboys? The Cowboys at home,
that's
winning 16 straight at home.
The only thing that gives the Cowboys a little bit of redemption, not much because they still lost, is that in the box score it doesn't look as nearly as bad as the other two because they still were scoring. Like they kept scoring, but they couldn't stop anything either. So it was like, no matter how. I think the Eagles. I agree. I think the Eagles just quit. I think that locker room quit. I think Sirianni quit. There was a video earlier where some Manuel Acho or somebody was breaking down film that was like, look at all the time. Well, one, they made Matt Patricia their defensive coordinator. Sickening. And they kept showing all of these plays he was calling that he knew weren't going to work.
Right.
Like that had already failed before. And dude, the Eagles the Eagles were, it's so bad and like I said, Baker looked great. I am so happy for Baker, but
he was throwing it with some zip, man. It looked good.
Yeah. Looked good, 337 yards or something, 3 tutties. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm happy for the guy. But let's remember here that this guy had how many chances to prove he was the franchise guy, and he never did it. I mean, he went.
Sorry.
What?
I was gonna say, simple as this. He beats up bad teams. That's what Baker does.
Beats up bad teams,
and that's fine. Our teams that aren't playing, on the roster, obviously the Eagles are stacked, but they weren't playing with any heart. They weren't playing with any sense of urgency.
The Browns won 11 games with 5 quarterbacks. Okay,
that's what I mean. And we all knew in our heart of hearts that this Joe Flacco train was coming to an end.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It killed me that it came to that end. I wish we could have fucking seen. It really hurts me that I was watching all those things all those videos the day before of him smiling, everybody being happy and just really embracing the moment. And I'm like, I really sat there on Friday and I'm like, damn, this really could be the second to last day Joe Flacco's and Brown. Yeah. This could be it in all and it turned out to be that way. And it sucks. It kills me that that's the way it ended. But dude, you put the Browns in the NFC South,
holding court.
I mean, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Put Baker in a division with Baltimore. I mean, we're in a division that 3 of our teams made the play. It was the first time ever that 3 teams from the same division made the playoffs. I'm pretty sure it was the first time ever that every team in the division finished above 500.
Oh, probably.
It was. We're in the toughest division in football. I don't care what anybody. I mean, the NFC East some years rivals it. Like when the Giants decide, last year, 2 years ago, when the Giants, when Dable had the breakout year, the Eagles were killing it. The Cowboys were still regular season monsters. Then Washington, but
AFC North has consistently been the best football the last 5 years.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And dude, and side note, it's also amazing that we have Pittsburgh Steelers fans literally begging for Mike Tomlin to be fired. There's no way you guys are in the position you guys are in this year and going to the Super or even in the playoffs this year if Mike Tomlin's not. You guys are a dumpster fire. And Mike Tomlin is the only reason that you guys were there.
Yeah, I agree.
That man is a coach. I mean, bro,
bring
him to the Eagles. Bring him to the Eagles.
He'd be a good fit.
Get Nick Sirianni out. If we're going to fire Nick Sirianni, which I don't think we should. I mean, I don't know. Maybe after last night. Can we pull up real quick that video I posted in the thing? Did you guys see that fan throwing popcorn at Sirianni?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, and then you see 2 Eagles staffers come running out the thing oh, fuck no. I thought it was hilarious because he threw it in front of – he obviously was not wanting to – and he didn't hit Sirianni. He was more or less throwing it right in front of his walkway because he was dude – and look, don't get me wrong, you should never be able to throw shit, but you could if there's any validation of being, it's like a Detroit Pistons fan. I have a Detroit Pistons fan threw something at fucking what's his face, the coach there that used to be the Monty Williams, like, or whoever is there. I'd be like, okay, like you shouldn't have done that, but I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like the Eagles, dude, how are you 10-1 and then you just fall apart like that, dude? Jason Kelsey retiring breaks my heart. You know what I'm saying? All right, yeah, let's watch this. So watch this fucking guy.
You're done. You're fucking done, Nick.
Oh, I think we missed the popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then he grabs a little plastic helmet and he's like, I'm going home.
Yeah, dude, he's like, fuck off.
You're done, Nick.
Oh, there it is.
You're done, Nick. You're done. You're fucking done, Nick.
Watch my favorite part of these two Eagles staffers. Watch in the bottom right corner. They come out like, oh, fuck no.
Gangbusters.
Here they come right here. They're like, oh, hell no.
Well, no, like, the guy's already going up the stairs, keep going, and they
You see him cut across? Yeah.
They almost miss him.
Is this guy in a Dolphins jersey? I didn't. They just realized this guy's in a Dolphins jersey.
What's AJ doing?
You're done, Nick. You're done,
What?
Nick. You're done.
Yeah, and he's in a Hassan Reddick jersey, sick jersey. But yeah, so that's the scenes in Philadelphia right now. So, in Philadelphia, I was in Tampa, but for represent the Dolphins for sure. Red Brothers are Dolphins fans.
Everybody's talking about how Sirianni lost the locker room, but do you notice that there was multiple players that were like laying into Jalen Hurts on the side, including Dallas?
Oh yeah.
Goedert?
Yeah, he is definitely a problem. I mean, he's the other issue.
Has he lost the boys?
I don't know. I don't know.
That was troubling to me.
I mean, if he lost AJ Brown, then he's lost the locker room. I mean, AJ Brown was the best friend coming in.
Right.
You know, they were like super close going into this. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely think that the memes of his personality only works when you're winning. Like this whole
It's really
can't give you stoic answers. These, everything's a motivational speech. It's like Kevin Stefanski when we're losing. Like, it's like you want something from Kevin and he's not giving it. Why are we losing these close games, Kevin? Like, why are we doing screen passes or why are we doing wraparounds on third and short? And like you ask him and he's like, we're going to be better. It's the same shit. And you're just like, no, Jalen, like I want you to own up to it. And like, it's the play calling is atrocious. They are missing Shane Steichen so much.
I definitely think that, but I saw the play later in the third quarter last night that really made me turn my head. It was towards the Buccaneers end zone. Eagles had the ball, just got a first down off of a penalty, and Jalen takes a third down shot at Devontae Smith in the end zone. And I think it was fourth down actually, because Dallas Goedert Dallas was coming across the middle of the field. One guy behind him, easy first down, and Jalen makes a decision to go for the touchdown. It's hard because in that scenario you're down points. The game's not over yet, technically, right? You have time to come back, and he makes that decision, and I'm just like, damn.
Well, they shouldn't even have had that playing. I mean, they kicked the field goal, made it, and then they get 5 yards on a penalty. So now it's 4th and 5 instead of 4th and 10, and they decide, okay, now we're gonna go for we're gonna take the 3 points off the board, and instead of re-kicking the field goal or just taking the points, we're gonna now go for it on 4th and 5 in the red zone. And he goes for a jump ball for Devontae Smith. Bro, are you out of your goddamn mind? Like that's the type of shit where it's like Sirianni, you got to just take the points in my opinion, on that one. It's a 2-point or a 2-possession game at this point, 14-point game, or I believe whatever. So you need 2 touchdowns, but get those 3 points. It goes from 9. It would have been like 28 to or whatever it would have been. They would have had 12. So I mean, take the points at that point. There's still 11 and a half minutes, I believe it was in the fourth quarter. It was just what a bad fucking decision to take the points off the board to then go for it. I just thought it was so dumb. And like, here's the other thing. Like, I really wish ESPN and all these other things, let's quit with these, recommendation, go for it. I've never seen one of those say not go for it. Ever. Like every time they show up these things and they're like, oh yeah, we did a fucking math problem in 5 seconds and our calculations say they should go for it right now. Like, bro, you out of your goddamn mind. Like 4th and 5, like I don't give a fuck what Amazon Prime says. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking I'm kicking the field goal, dude. I don't give a fuck what Amazon Prime just tells me to do. I don't care if Jeff Bezos thinks I should go for the touchdown here. I just think it's goofy. So, but that was the Eagles. So I mean, the Eagles was a little less hard to take than the Browns because the Eagles. I know when I thought they were going to lose. I mean, the Eagles. They gave up. The Browns losing. We thought the Browns had a chance at this, and C.J. Stroud. Well, here we go. Yeah, we still got this up. So yeah, C.J. Stroud.
Bald. I mean, that's just there's no other way to put it. 157 quarterback rating. 16 to 21, 274, 3 tutties, no picks. Really, I think CJ had an amazing game, and he's been doing this all year. To me, the storyline coming out of here is not even Joe Flacco. It's what the fuck happened to this defense. That's what it is for me.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Greg Newsom's on Twitter, right? Been on Twitter all day long, like playing around with fans and shit. And it's like, dude,
you're on the bench next year, kid.
Bro, nobody wants to see this right now. Like, you literally were missing an action.
You made one good play all game and got dogged the other.
Look, the only reason that Greg Newsom's not the most embarrassing defender this weekend is because James Bradbury's alive. Now, if other than James Bradbury, who literally got burned, then got benched, and then put back in the game and burned again. Sickening. Yep. But Greg Newsome and Martin Emerson is another one. Martin Emerson did look terrible, but that fucking play where he let that kid go, that little one-arm tackle attempt on the sidelines, where then that guy just cut it back. I think it was Nico, somebody, and just fucking was gone. Bro, that whole defense. I mean, I don't know if you saw the video, but what's his name? Jim Schwartz walked up to Angie Berry and like apologized to him on his way into the locker room and shit like that. It's like,
I did see that.
And here's the other thing. You know who I just told you this in text the other day. The guy we need to be blaming the most, Myles Garrett.
Yeah, kind of. You know what? I'm with you.
1 sack in the last 7 games. 1 sack. He had 3 tackles, no pressures, not one quarterback pressure in that game. Oh yeah. So since that video came out of Kevin hugging him and telling him to go win that game, and he did. He literally has not been around. He is not like I'm going to tell you this, and I'm for real about this. I think there is a semi good chance, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I think there is a slight chance that Myles Garrett lost Defensive Player of the Year this week, and I think Kevin Stefanski could have lost Coach of the Year this week. Obviously it's a regular season award, but he's going. The only person close to him in voting right now is D'Amico Ryans, and D'Amico Ryans just kicked the fuck out of him in a wild card game.
Yeah,
and I just think that like they haven't voted on this yet, and I'm just like, damn, dude, like it's really hard. Like everybody kept saying, Myles Garrett trying to win with his PFF grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's funny because he had a great PFF grade in that game, but he didn't do dick. So like, and it's getting old where like every week, Browns fans are like, yeah, Myles Garrett might not have been on the stat sheet, but his PFF grade was in the 90s. That's cool. But like at some point we need him on the fucking stat sheet. Okay.
Was he a difference maker?
Yeah. Cause like he was not.
I was gonna say, and I think even like, fuck the sacks and the pressures or whatever, like I'm all about, you can make impactful plays without having, tallies in the stat category. But he was not impactful in that game, to be completely honest with you. And for that matter, neither was Denzel Ward. I think Juan Thornhill being out there was a big sore for us. I wish he just would not have played. We obviously miss Grant Delpit, and moving into next year, you can't have Greg Newsome taking snaps like he did this year. I know that was because of injuries and whatnot, but you got to give it to we got to move on from him and Juan certainly, and Myles needs to figure his shit out because this is not the first year in a row that he's done this. Right? We like to start off the season hot and get hurt and not play, or walk into the end of the year not really putting up stats, not really producing, not getting those key impact statistics and those advanced metrics.
Loremi Tunzel made him his bitch on Saturday.
Yes, he did.
I'm serious. Like,
oh yeah, no,
it was child's play, which is unreal. Like, we saw Myles Garrett and them boys terrorize Trent Williams earlier in the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know Trent Williams is a little more run stopper than he, whatever. But like, dude, you cannot get dominated like that in the premier matchup on defense in a wild card game when you are walking around all week going, keep the cameras on us. We're, that Juan Thornhill thing shown all week long. They're walking around. We finally embrace that we're the best defense. We're talking our shit. And you go out there and get your assholes blown out like that. Like, dude, I understand that, like, the defense, when, Joe Flacco's back-to-back pick sixes were the nail in the coffin. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're down 10. We're rallying. Like, we have just picked up a second and, like, 17. We're in the red, we're marching. And then the first pick, we're only down 10 coming out, and then the first pick six. And then the second pick six. And at that point, it's over. Like, so... But the defense, like I said, neither defense was playing very well to start the game because Joe Flacco was getting chunk yard. I mean, Njoku was balling, Harrison Bryant was balling in the first quarter. Like, we were go was 14-4. Kareem had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. We're 17-14 at one point. I believe it was 17-14 going into half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 100%.
No, so 24-14.
Yeah.
So we were down 10.
But still in the game.
That's
still in the
right.
game.
So that's when we came out in the third, because the third quarters with the back-to-back pick sixes. So the third quarter, we come out, they get the ball because we kicked off. We stopped them. Defense came out, did their job, got a 3-and-out. Back-to-back pick sixes. So it's like we're in the game, and I'm not saying for the defense because I'm with you. Defense, this should have been the game where, like, you put the clamps on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You can't give up 31 to a rookie quarterback, guys.
You can't fucking do it.
I know this kid's special. I know that he's got talent. I know he's going to be a force for the next 5 years in this league, and we're probably going to see him late in the playoffs every fucking year. But dude, you're the best defense in the world. You can't let that happen.
Rookie head coach.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like, we can't have that. So, those back-to-back pick sixes killed the fucking game for sure. And then they give up that run. I mean, the Browns looked like they laid down after that. I mean, for sure. The Browns were... It was a hard fucking game to watch.
For sure.
It was a fucking hard game to watch. I mean, but the way I look at it now is, we were playing with house money anyway.
Yep.
We should have probably never been there. 5 quarterbacks team. I mean, us being there is incredible. I said this when it happened on Saturday. You know who doesn't throw back-to-back picks? Sean Watson. Who doesn't feel like they're, people, there's plays there where, he's making plays with his feet in some of those situations. Like, we're not throwing back-to-back pick sixes. So I think we're good. I think we got a lot of our guys. We have to. If there's anything the Browns do, anything, it is you have to sign JOK. You have to.
Yeah, 100% agree.
If I see Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah playing for any other team, I don't know what I would do. I don't know how I'll support the Browns after that. Like, that would be one of the most bonehead, dumb fucking things we have ever done is let that guy walk.
Right.
So we have to sign him.
Yeah, he might be my next jersey, to be honest with you. He's a stud.
He's the only guy that showed up the other. And I talked a lot of shit on Sion Takitaki. Still don't think we should re-sign him. Think he's kind of trash. But he played very well on Saturday. Him and JOK were the only 2 guys that showed up on Saturday.
Dalvin did too. Dalvin Tomlinson was the only guy on the defensive line that had a nice.
Where was Big Maurice Hurst? Where was Shelby? Or not Shelby? Where was Zadarius, who's just been living on the backfield all year? I don't know what happened.
Actually, okay. So Zadarius had the one QB hit that we had. So I don't know if that's a pass, but it's at least like okay.
It's pressure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
It's not good,
can't
boys. That's
show
all
it
I
on
know.
here, but I looked up Greg Newsome's PFF grades. Defensive rating 29.4. Run defense was 65. His tackling was a 77 because of course he had four tackles. Um, and then coverage he was a 28.4. But yeah, we had one good play, Greg. Let's tell everybody that we thought we played well.
Like, I just don't understand. I mean, I don't know. Like you said, hats off to Houston. I'm glad that we lost. I love C.J. Stroud. I love Ohio State guy. Love D'Amico Ryan's ex-Eagle. Um, I'm rooting for them to go the rest of the way. Them in Detroit. Like, I mean, give me a Detroit Houston Super Bowl. I mean, Detroit looked good the other night. We'll get more into that, tomorrow.
This show,
but Detroit looked great. Shout out to Jared Goff, but obviously I'm rooting for Dan Campbell and I'm rooting for CJ. But man, this hurt. I mean, this hurt because it felt special. Like I truly believe that we're starting something special here. Like as far as like most of our if we get JOK back, then basically everyone's back. We might miss Kareem. I don't know if you saw what Kareem Hunt said, but it was so real that Kareem Hunt was like, basically like, I don't know if I'm going to be back here. He goes, but let me tell you, even if I'm playing for another team, he goes, I will be at the Cleveland Browns parade if they win a Super Bowl. That's what he said. So shout out to Kareem Hunt, dude, the realist.
The creamy baby.
I love Kareem Hunt. I hope it'd be cool to see him sign for a backup role. I honestly, it'd be cool if, I know, but how do you feel about Kareem, dude? He's your guy originally.
He looked revitalized this year to me. Yeah. I mean, we signed him off the street, and last year I thought that he looked slow, and not quite having the same touch. But this year, it's he looked a lot better, in my opinion.
He had a career year.
Kareem?
Totally. I think he had more. Didn't he score more touchdowns or whatever than his entire career?
He might have scored more touchdowns. He definitely scored a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, he had
yards.
His career high in touchdowns. He was still averaging 3 yards a carry, which pretty average. That's very average, actually.
Yeah.
But
he only had 8 that 2017 year for.
But Kansas City. You what, third and some yardage, and you need to check down to a running back. Man, who better?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we do. I would rather bring Flacco back as our backup quarterback than anything. I hope that happens. I don't know if Flacco's going to want to go play somewhere else. I don't know if he just turned 39 today or yesterday, I believe. So I don't know if he's going to want to, if he's been revitalized and he's going to want to play more and want to go look for a starting job somewhere, or. I agree. Joe Flacco, I think the best decision for him would be to back up Deshaun Watson, because I mean we're not. Deshaun Watson is already. I think he can stay healthy, but as of right now, he's gotten banged up. He's, there's been reasons for other quarterbacks to have to start games. So I think that it'd be great to have Flacco. It'd be great to have who better to have Deshaun's back after twice this year we saw Deshaun throw a pick 6 on the first play. Thank God he bounced back and played great in both of those games, one being the Baltimore game, the last game he played in. But I'm at, who better than to have him walk off the field? He has Kevin over there. He's got Flacco sitting over there. Just it's like a calming presence. I just think he would be such a great locker room guy. And it would just be, and we wouldn't be one bad snap away from PJ. I mean, obviously DTR, showed flashes, this year, but obviously, give me Flacco over D. I mean, maybe keep DTR on the practice squad or whatever. But PJ, I don't want to see Jeff Driscoll or PJ fucking Walker play for us again.
Well, and I think you can keep DTR in that emergency quarterback situation too. I think that'd be more than fine. He's still very young, so there's lots of flexibility with him. Man, tough year. It happens though. We knew it was coming to an end.
So let's make it happen, boys. Let's go out there and get JOK. Let's get healthy and let's.
So JOK is not a free agent, luckily.
Yeah, but he's restricted, right? Or he's just got 1 year left, maybe, or
he might only have 1 year. But I don't know if he's only got 1 year. Let's lock him up now. But the inside linebackers we're losing this year: Anthony Walker and Jacob Phillips.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
and
go get
Taki, obviously.
Yeah, they can all go. Honestly, the only people I'm bringing back, I think we looked at this I can't remember where we looked at this, but the people that we were losing, I remember there's a few. Oh, we talked about this. You were in the chat. We were on live. So yeah, I remember talking about this a little bit. But yeah, like Anthony Walker, good locker room guy. He's hurt all the fucking time. If you told me Anthony Walker was going to stay healthy, I might bring him back. But he just can't stay healthy. So
that's one of the few of the free agent list that I would bring back. What do you think about Za'Darius? 31 going on 32.
Look, I think it just depends on some of the deals these guys are going to take. I do think that there is a chance that you can get some of these guys back a little cheaper because, like, I think that they know they're a part of something. I think that, you know, Jim Schwartz, like this. So many guys thrive in this defense, a defense where they just let people just pin their fucking ears back and go. You know, I think that. I do think that we're gonna. I think we'll keep Za'Darius. I do. I mean, I'd like, depending on what we want to pay him. Or what he wants.
He's 1 year removed from one hell of a season, last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll definitely keep an eye on all that, and we'll talk way more about this shit tomorrow. We'll break down more of the games, and then we'll obviously we'll predict the next games tomorrow. But yeah, the Browns definitely hard, definitely rough. Like I said, Stuart and I we were live on Kick when it happened. So if you really want to know what it felt like to have that happen, just go back and watch Saturday's stream. And you will watch us go from, I mean, when Kareem scored his second touchdown, I was pumping so hard. I got down and did 10 push-ups. Like, I was going nuts on screen, dude. And then next thing you know, that picture Stuart posted of us of just looking like we want to die.
Yeah.
It came fast. It came very fast.
It was a whirlwind of emotions.
Then when I popped in, I remember you popping in just to talk some shit and leave. But all right, what do we want to get into today, dude? We got some shit. We've got we're gonna end the show with a little bit of Chef, which is not really. He actually wrote me. He wrote us today. Yeah, I didn't read it yet, but we'll talk a little Chef at the end.
Sure.
But we got some stuff we want to talk about. We got some stuff in here that we want to chitty chat about. We can talk about, well, dude, the fact that we already talked about it being cold, so we don't have to talk about that. Lil Nas X is pissing everybody off. I think that's pretty funny. I think it's kind of stupid that he apologized. I wish he wouldn't have done that. We've got, dude, Snoop Dogg, that guy fucking getting fired for the I'm going to quit smoking weed thing.
So it didn't change the sales at all, huh?
No. So
everybody was too busy being mad about Snoop, like saying he was done smoking.
He got they said that they got like 60,000 new followers on social media from it, but it literally did nothing for. They're like $20 million short of their goal or something.
And they probably paid Snoop a lot of money for that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I think we got that. Yeah. Are you pulling that up in front of us?
Yeah,
Appreciate you. Yeah, dude, that for sure. I mean, this guy. So John Maris is the guy who did it. So, yeah, if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago or last month or whatever, was it before the Super Bowl or not before the Super Bowl? What was this for? Was it just a holiday commercial?
Yeah, I can't remember when this was.
So yeah, so there was that big thing where everybody's like Snoop Dogg's gonna quit smoking, and it's funny because I follow a few like people like on Twitter and Instagram who are like, oh, since Snoop's gonna quit, I gotta quit too. This has got to be a sign. I've been thinking about quitting smoking, and this was just like this sign. Ugh. So, he fooled the whole world into thinking he was gonna quit smoking weed. You actually had other rappers and stuff talking about how they were gonna quit smoking weed. This was like a sign. This was just everybody couldn't believe it. Well, then it came out that it was all just this hype up for this new smokeless grill what's it called? CEO of Solo Brands, I guess is what it's called. So yeah, it's a smokeless grill. And yeah, it was called the Give Up the Smoke campaign. Well, turns out that all of this did was kind of pop off on social media, and nobody went out and bought this grill.
Right.
Says John Maris, the former CEO of Solo Brands, has stepped down from his position after Snoop Dogg's unique Give Up Smoke campaign failed to deliver strong sales for Solo Stove, that's what it's called, in Q4. Christopher T. Metz will now serve as CEO effective as Monday. So, I mean, that's got to be fucked. Could you imagine just like you're just, it looked so promising.
You're telling me that there wasn't like a marketing department that like hive-minded this? Instead, it's just a CEO that went rogue and went, I got an idea. Snoop Dogg, he's going to quit smoking. And then it turns out, boom, smokeless fucking.
Yeah, what about this? Yeah, what about all these fuckers that made this possible? Like, are you, like you said, yeah, you're telling me that like this, like the whole team was like, no, I got an idea. He goes, I got a better one.
Yeah, he's like a young king. He's like, no, Audible. We're gonna do this instead. I'm gonna take control of this.
I know all 50 of you guys think we should go this way, but I really think we should go this way.
Yeah.
And it fucked up, dude.
So now he has to step down into fucking disgrace.
Into disgrace. So, I mean, I'm assuming he's going to get a severance from this. I don't know how these big things work.
They always do.
Like, I'm sure he's going to get some fuck off money. So, here's what the new guy says.
The golden parachute, as it was?
The golden parachute. Well, yeah, so that actually just happened. So, I used to work for a casino here in St. Louis. And one guy ran this place. He was a Canadian. So, you guys, he was a Canadian. But he was born and raised in L.A. So he was born in Canada, raised in L.A. So he was an L.A. Knight fan or L.A. Kings fan. And so, like, anytime the Blues or any like sporting or like Spirit Day came up at the casino, he walked around in all his Kings gear. Just a twat. Well, he was miserable that they took him out of L.A. and stuck him in Lima, Missouri, right? So he's like, motherfucker. So he was, what a loser. Well, he ended up fucking getting shipped out. After all these complaints, the whole owners, nobody liked him, got shipped out to, so then another guy, so there's a place called, like Centerville, those little places over in, East St. Louis. They're like over the PT Centerville, yeah. So all those little shit towns over. So there's the Argyle, I think is what it's called, or there's this casino in like rundown Illinois. So they brought a guy from one of the top casinos under the company in Vegas to Shittown, Illinois, sent their guy who used to be in Lime to Lime, and then sent the other guy who sucked out to Vegas. And then as soon as he got to Vegas, they fired him. Like, he thought he was getting set up in Vegas and everything, and that he was going to be the man. And as soon as he got there, they just handed him a severance package and said, get the fuck out of here. Like, we don't want you in this company. Yeah, dude. Moved him all the way across the company. We used to make jokes because my buddy Jake was a host there, was a casino host there. So he kind of got close to the guys that ran the place, because he would go, like, anytime there would be a like a company golf trip, my buddy would host like owners club and stuff to go out and play golf and all that. So he would golf with like the presidents and all that stuff, and like the big guys and stuff. He was like, yeah, we went to they were on a trip one time. And he's like, yeah, everybody was like pretty much in bed or gone or gambling. He goes, and me and Chris were sitting Chris was the guy that got sent to Vegas and quit. He's like, we were sitting at the bar together. He goes, and it was just us. We were drunk, just talking. He goes, and he was starting to like talk to me like a friend. He's like, you can call me Chris, or call me this. Like, don't, Jake, like, we've known each other for so long, blah, blah. I go, Jake, he's about to give you the keys to his wife is what's going to happen here, dude. Like, you're about to get roped into this fucking weird sex triangle thing. He's going to be like, he's like, do you see my wife over there? You see her? He goes, we haven't had fun in years. He goes, why don't you come upstairs with, like, dude, but like, it was one of those, like, dude, he's like, so like, I've always like thought you were a really nice guy, Jake. And I'm like, Jake, what is going on here?
He just makes eye contact with you, points to his chest. You look down, you notice Oh shit, he's got a pineapple pin on. Oh,
Yeah,
he turned it upside down. Nope.
dude. But he was like, yeah, dude. He's like, I've always thought you were a cool, a nice guy. I always really admired your work ethic and stuff like that. I'm like, Jake, he's trying to fuck. I'm like, he's trying to rope you into. I'm like, you guys are in Vegas, dude. He's trying to get you to mount. Like, there is definitely a high five that there is one of those
He wants to watch you fuck his wife.
straight up, dude.
Cucking.
He wants to cuck. I was like, Jake,
he's
you
got
fucked
too
up.
much power and control in his business life that he needs to get off on feeling powerless.
Dude, I said, Jake, you fucked up big time. I'm telling Shan, look, babe, I'm cucking this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, dude, I'm fucking cucking right now. Okay, like this is once in a lifetime shit. So every time we see Jake now, we always pull out our keys and we jingle our keys because we're like, dude, remember that time you almost got the keys to Chris Plant's wife, dude? Hey, fucker, stop. He's trying to eat through. He's trying to chew on a cord. Stop it. But that is a clip for the missus, dude, straight up. But yeah, dude, I definitely don't understand. But the Severance guy, this guy, can we bring up the article back up for the stove? But I don't even understand. They look kind of nice. Are these things expensive? Is there a?
I've seen a lot of people actually that have had them, and yeah, like there's different sizes of them. Like there's like a small like tabletop one, and so like you can sit there in your kitchen and like make s'mores and shit. It looks cool.
Cheap.
But the price is crazy for what they are.
What makes it smokeless? Is it like water vapor type thing? Like what? What it like? How does it smokeless? I'm so
no. The way like you see the holes around the base of it, and that like the way that the air moves through it turns it into almost like a rocket stove, where it's very efficient in burning the fuel, and then like just dissipating the smoke.
Dude, Snoop Dogg got the fattest check from this.
Yes.
And that was it. So it says, I have an announcement on giving up smoke. So we all remember this. Like I said, we all remember Snoop Dogg giving up smoke. I'm giving up smoke. You got 1.1 million views on YouTube at the time. I know what you're thinking, Snoop. Smoke is kind of your whole thing, but I'm done with it. Done with the coughing on my clothes smelling all sticky, icky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fixed fire. They take out the smoke. Clever. So this got a guy fired. So again, I'm maybe this, like I said, I'm sure this is how it goes, right? He takes the fall for many. He was overseeing the company when he let this happen.
Unless he went rogue and was like, no, we're doing this.
He says, your guys' idea fucking sucks.
Yeah.
He said, I've got an idea. Okay, so is there anything left down here?
No.
Any other good information down here? All right, so
yeah,
so that kind of sucks, dude. So can we find out how expensive these are? Can you look up these? Can we look up one of these bad bitches?
I looked them up like a year ago, out of hunch.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
$600. I mean,
for the big one,
that's not terrible, honestly.
It's pretty shitty. You know, you can literally go to like Home Depot and get some cinder blocks and make a fire pit in your backyard for $80.
A lot of smoke in that motherfucker, though.
Yeah, good thing you're outside.
But you can be inside with this one, no smoke. That's the point.
Cool. Then get a fucking sterno.
Look at the s'mores bowl. That is sick.
Yeah.
Wow. Cute.
But it's like, okay, so you're on social media and you have Snoop Dogg like selling to people.
Dude, the pizza oven.
Who's gonna be watching it? Like us and then like younger people. You know what we don't have? Money for $600
money to buy a stove.
$600 fire like stoves. We got money
the
like
s'mores
that.
thing's pretty cool. I like the pizza oven though. How much was the pizza oven?
So the pizza by itself is $300, but with the starter kit, which you're gonna need, $400.
Yeah, you're gonna need you need the starter kit, right?
You need the little. Well, I mean, unless you already have like one of those little pizza paddle
I
things.
don't have one of those pizza paddles. I do get paddled when I'm bad, but not by one of those. So how does this work? So does it takes wood?
It takes different types of fuel. You can do pellets, like like a smoker. You can do wood. You can use like alcohol, butane, sterno. Like there's different methods to it.
Yeah.
But it's such a luxury item. Like you could just make a fire, or you can make that and then put a fire in that. It's like you don't need it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm probably not paying $600 for that either. I'm with you, pimp. Well, sucks to be that guy then, dude. I mean, that's big oops. That's how it goes. But I'm sure he still makes more money than all of us, and he failed at his fucking job. Imagine losing imagine losing a company $20 million and still being taken care of more than the average guy. So
True that. Fuck that guy.
that guy failed upwards, and now he's probably sitting at home. Like the guy that from the casino, from what I understand, he took a severance pay. He was like in his 60s, and he's retired. I'm like, well, duh. Like why the fuck? Like he's already I'm pretty sure his severance package was close to $1 million. I mean, the guy was making a lot of money. Bro, you gotta just fucking just go, just retire. I have a pizza oven attachment for my grill. It's great. Use it all the time, dude. We don't have a pizza oven, but you know what we do have on our stove that's pretty cool? That's really neat. We have a griddle on the top of our stove.
Like you lay over the top?
No, it's 4 burners, and then in the middle there's a griddle that lays across the top.
Oh, nice.
So big old like cast iron thing, right?
Yeah, big old cast iron griddle on our stove. So that's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
But I don't have a pizza oven. Pizza ovens are so. I mean, I love pizza. Is there anything Bud won't cook? Dude, we were front officers talking about this, and I was telling Bud about this. They already put out the Browns opponents next year, and the Chiefs are in Cleveland, dude.
Oh shit!
Which sucks because we were like we were gonna show up to Bud's house for sure,
dude. The old stomping grounds that'd cause some trouble.
We literally were gonna roll up and be like, "Let's go,
fucker."
Hey, fucko, we're here. We're staying with you.
3 hungry boys.
3 hungry boys, and then we gotta find, and then we're gonna FaceTime Green, dude, while we're eating short ribs or something delicious. Road trip to Bud. Green, what about you, dude? You got a passport? You gonna throw the old kiddo in the car and take the trip? I mean, come on, big dog. Road trip to Bud. It's all of it. Well, Stu and I can get to Bud in almost no time. A couple hours, 3-4 hours. Front office has got a little bit of a drive. What do you got about 8 to 10 hours for you?
Oh no, that's gonna be 10 to 12, like 12 probably.
I bet front office and Green have an equal drive to get to Bud, because Alberta is huge.
I wonder how long. I don't know, Green. You tell us. MapQuest it for it. Throw it in your phone, dude.
Did you say MapQuest?
MapQuest that bitch, dude. Throw it. Print out the maps, dude.
Let's see.
We had like 12 viewers in here a minute ago. I don't know if you guys saw that. No followers though. Look, I was gonna say we're trying to get to 25 followers. We finally got to 20, bro. Let's help us run this up. Help us get to 20 followers. Help us get to that thing we need to get. We're trying to get to, we can't even have subs yet. So once we get to subs, we're going to OBS, baby. I'm telling you, we're gonna be the best show you've ever. We already are the best show you've ever seen. We just are so low budget right now. You just don't know it. We're already the best show you've ever watched on Kick. You just don't know it yet.
You're targeting a 22-hour drive and then some.
Yeah, dummy. That's 10 hours. It's not the same amount. When you said Canada for South Carolina, I'm like, dude, you got to think you're going to South Carolina. Then you could literally go up how many states till you get to Canada? Decent amount. Ohio, right? I mean, what would you go through? I don't know. I'm actually retarded, so I don't know.
North Carolina, go to West Virginia.
would you go through Michigan? Maybe
No, you're too far east.
too
So
far
you're
east.
probably going through around like if you're gonna go up from Carolina to Canada, you're gonna go up probably through like Niagara.
Is that what you think, front office? You're the fucking traveler here, dude.
Well,
If you were to drive from there, where would you enter Canada? You think?
it would depend on where I was going. Like if I was
If
going
you're
to
just trying to
Alberta,
get the
quickest
closest,
way. The quickest way to Canada.
would probably probably Toronto.
Toronto, Niagara, on
I'd
the
get
lake.
to go through home. Where's home, dude? But how crazy would it be if Green took a 22-hour drive to you? You would have to. I mean, you're hosting at that point. There is no. We're just gonna beat the shit out of you if you say no after we get there.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan, dude. If you promise me this, bud, if you ever meet up with us in person, if you ever drive through the United States and come push Mongo with us, dude, I need a Rough Riders t-shirt. I'll pay you when you get here.
Badass.
Or a jersey. Just bring me something extra. If it's a jersey, we'll talk. I'll give you a size. But extra large, everything else, I will pay you for that. Because that would be sick, dude.
That'd be really fucking sick, actually.
God. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. And I'm telling you right now, when we're big and famous, but like when we're like quadruple millionaires, dude, we're gonna pay. Bud's gonna be our highest paid moderator / manager because I think he knows everything about the internet.
Oh, Green! If you get to go through Moose Jaw.
So I'd go through Alberta to Saskatchewan, through North Dakota, South Dakota.
Regina by way of Moose Jaw. Hell yeah. Dude. God, that's a fucking drive, though.
I drive through St. Louis, go to my grandma's house. Dude, hell yeah, bro. Let's all go to grandma's house. Where is it? I'll meet you there after we get off. Fuck, dude. Am I going to hit through? Do I go through? Oh, I don't go through Kansas City to come to you this weekend, do I? No, not at all.
Wrong direction.
Dude, I might just take a
4-hour
road. I might just take a 4-hour little circle around, dude.
Yeah, it's going to take you about 9 or 10 hours.
You're like, I'm just going to take a little cruise
of
Route 66.
You're like, Nick, where are you? I'm like, dude.
90 minutes straight north of where I'd enter the U.S.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, what is your So if I right now I Googled what from my house to Anderson's, South Carolina, and that's like, let's see,
it should be about 8 or 9. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to stop for gas and stuff,
dude.
Unless you bring a little
nine and a half. Yeah, no, I do what you mean. I actually bring my own tanks of gas. I bring my own tubs of gas on road trips, and I make Shan get out on the highway and fill it up.
Just stick your head out with the little hand.
She goes, I got to pee. I go, that's funny. Find a place on the road. I go, while you're out there,
we're not stopping.
Please. Wrong direction. So my family farm is 90 minutes straight from north where you boys all get Saskatchewan Rough Rider shit. Oh, either you're going to say we get Rough Road. I'd say I'm down for that too, baby. I know you can drive to Vegas in about the same amount of time. Dude, I want to go back to Vegas now that the Sphere is open. I really would like to go there. I'm down. I actually loved Vegas. I did not think I was going to like it because I don't drink anymore. And
Vegas is cheap.
Cheap. You can smoke a lot of weed there. And it's just
sports bets, dude. That's where it's at. Sports betting.
Oh, dude. My God. I can finally get rid of my Browns win the Super Bowl bet thing. It's still on my – damn.
I was telling the lady, I was like, wouldn't it be cool to like take a trip with Nick and his lady? And I was throwing out ideas. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if like we like went to Vegas for like a week? So once we're back from like Guatemala and shit and settle back in, I was like, dude, let's talk.
Yeah, I'm down. I gotta, cause we gotta get this Ireland trip. So when are you going to go? So you're going in a month. We're going to Ireland in July.
Nice.
Yeah. So once you're back in town, like fall rolls around, dude, let's talk about maybe a trip like next spring or something.
Yeah, I'm down. How are you talking about? How far would it be for us to get to Vegas? It's like I'm trying to think. It's like a couple hour flight, dude. But
Don't
don't forget
forget
about
about
your pizza
pizza
coupon,
coupon.
dude. Bro, how can I? It's fucking. Where is it? I just had it. Yeah, I just saw it again the other day, and I remember being like pissed off that I couldn't use it there. I remember being like, dude, that's so fucking stupid. But yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Nick, we'll go to Vegas and we'll do that punk rock museum.
Hell yeah, that looks sick too. I just saw that Sandwich sent me something about it the other day. I guess she had
That
not heard
might
about it.
move there to
I'm like,
run
yeah,
it.
that's Fat Mike's thing. Yeah, for sure. It looks sick. And I just saw and like if you go on the right day, you'll catch him performing with like bands and shit,
Yep.
which is super dope. It was his birthday, I think, today too. By the way, shout out Fat Mike from
Happy birthday,
NoFX.
Fat Mike.
I was listening to, this is actually no joke. Today I listened to the song "72 Hookers" 4 times in a row.
Really?
Yeah, it came on on my Apple every week it makes you a bunch of playlists, but I have one called My Favorites and then Get Up, which is like a more up moving, and every week they change, so I just shuffle them, and that was the first song that came on today, and I was like, this hits, so I just
70,
shuffled it.
72 hookers 4 times.
It was so good,
This is
dude.
my
If you guys haven't heard
288 hookers.
straight up, if you haven't heard 72 Hookers by NoFX, great song. It's literally all about how Al Qaeda and all of those people they don't want to be blown up. They don't even want to blow themselves up or die. They just want their 72 hookers. And basically, world peace would be solved if everyone was getting blowjobs, is what this song's about. Great song. If you know anything about NoFX, it's just pretty much par for the course.
I'm a Liza and Louise kind of guy.
Also a great song, dude.
So,
Dun, 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 dun. I really wish I could have seen NoFX on this last tour, but they didn't come anywhere
damn, Stu,
near
you
here,
had
I
me.
don't think.
Stu had that typed and you beat me to it to 288.
Damn, you still had that tight 288 hookers. Dude, think about how many hookers that would be. How fun that would be. 288 hooks, dude. He says when everybody's finally getting blowjobs, that's when we'll finally have world peace. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dude, it's such a good fucking song.
And yet I heard Fat Mike argue that he prefers hand jobs over blow jobs.
Yeah. That's probably something he would be into. He likes to get beat up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he probably likes a dry jerk, you know what I'm saying? Like one that
No,
one
no,
where there's
he likes a real sterile like Vaseline rubber glove jerk.
oh, dude, that's so foul. I watched an interview today of
Weirdo.
Gigi Allen on a show with two chicks today, and they were like, "What is your appeal on this?" She's like, "He's the most beautiful man I have ever seen in my life, and he is my daddy." They go, "He's your daddy? Don't you have parents?" They go, "Yeah, but I don't talk to him. He's my daddy." And I'm like, the sexiest thing in the world. Could you imagine banging Gigi Allen, dude? Like,
He doesn't shower. He
definitely
probably
smells like piss and shit.
he insists on keeping the Nazi helmet on.
Yeah. He's been bleeding for a half hour, doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's saying like, Gigi, you got glass in your chest. Pull it out. Work around it.
It sucks that like, it sucks that like there are some songs you're like, man, he was pretty good, and then you hear other songs you're like, this dude sucked ass.
This dude sucks balls.
But I'm not
Fucking
gonna go
germs.
see him live because I don't want to get shit on me.
I literally don't want to like. Was it Fat Mike that used to tell that story that talking about the girl getting hit with thrown up or shit?
I don't know.
I think it was Fat Mike, and he said the first time he went and saw Gigi Allen, Gigi Allen picked up a handful of shit and threw it right at some girl, and it hit some girl in the face, like right in front of him. So he caught
she
like
hooked up with him later that night, right?
Yeah. And then she fucked him later that night. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, dude.
So,
like he was like, yeah, he goes, the shit hit him, and he goes, and it just like hit everyone around him.
Yeah, like
dude,
the murder fucks are like undeniable. They're cool. But Gigi's like solo shit kind of blows.
Bro. But You gotta be. You gotta. Do you understand how smooth you gotta be
Smooth.
to
You gotta
throw?
know how low like you have to cater to girls with real issues to.
Like, dude, and think about this. Like, think about how like clutch it is to shit bomb somebody in the face, and
She's
then
like,
and then I'm
I'm
into
wet.
it, dude.
I
Dude, I'm
love.
about it.
She's like, she's like, only after I finish cleaning out my nostrils of shit
Dude,
did I realize that I am fucking making panty pudding right now.
I am in heaven. I am going to fuck this guy. You is right, dude. How do you think, dude? You is right. We're not even lying. You think we're joking, dude? GG, this is real shit. GG Allen was out here fucking throw like he would like throw up like cut himself, roll around in shit and throw up in glass and stuff like that, dude.
Well, I
Like,
remember the one thing I remember was that he took a bunch of like laxatives or stool softeners before a show, and like the very first thing he did, like no, like we're not gonna like warm up to this. He gets on stage, the band kicks in, and I guess he had to go so bad he just crouches down, and you start to see this like brown like pool just start to. So he's got this diarrhea, and it's just filling the stage. And he gets down on his hands and knees, and he sucks it up into his mouth, and then he goes, and he fucking Triple H's that shit.
Bro, that's foul.
That's GG Allen, dude.
dude, he got more pussy than all of us, dude. What are you talking about? That guy is slick, dude. Like that guy.
So
Think about that,
suave,
dude. That guy spit shit in the air, and some bitch in the back goes,
That's what
yes.
I'm doing tonight.
That is, he is
That's-
on the agenda.
That's my thing.
Dude, I can't believe you guys don't know about GG Allen.
Legend.
If you got, dude, you got to listen to PFF by Hank the Third, Punch Fight Fuck. He goes, this song is written dedicated to the legendary GG Allen. Punch, fight, fuck.
Shitty pussy.
Literally, dude. Fat Mike's I always thought was like the dialed down version, like the way dialed down, just train wreck version of a person. I guess they're different people. He would be more like a, I don't know. It's kind of weird seeing Fat Mike. 'Cause he's like, what is he sober now? I mean, I know he's drinking, I guess, a little bit, but I don't know. But what a ride for that guy to like.
He stopped doing drugs, but I think he still drinks a little bit.
And now he's running the punk rock museum, dude. Yeah, we definitely got to see that. That'd be sick.
I want to strum on some of those guitars. I want to play them drums. If I ever go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I want to play them.
I didn't know that was a thing. Like, I had been there when I was younger, but, I was so young. I was like 10, 11 years old when we went through there, 13 maybe.
Right.
Like,
I think that's new. Like
it might be.
Rooms.
I don't remember that, but that's so fucking cool. Like, you go into these rooms and like, yeah, there's just people jamming the fuck away, and then like you got the soundproof rooms that people drumming and shit. Like,
I want to do the typical like music store thing. Guy gets behind the drums and just fucking ding 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 ding, hit the YYZ and see if anybody just kicks in. Here we go.
Well, it was cool. Like, it was kind of a slower, like, I mean, it was super busy when we were there. Your buddy got diabetes. Derps, your buddy got diabetes.
What, GG Allen?
I don't know. Probably. But dude, he so it was it was busy as shit, but it was kind of slower in that area. Like, when we were up there, all the workers in that area who were on the clock just went over to the full band room and just jammed while it was slow.
Nice.
Like, as we were going down the escalator, like, all the people that were working in that section were on different drums playing, and like there were people like standing there watching them. It was pretty cool.
Right on.
But yeah, that was cool. I didn't realize it was there. Jack played the guitar. Jack played a little bit of guitar, and like, but it was cool. Like, people were singing, like, actually like going for it and shit, and like, but yeah, that was really cool. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was a lot cool. I mean, I knew it was cool growing up, but it was a lot cooler going through it like as an adult. Like,
Right.
a lot of tight shit. What are you doing, fucker?
They probably got more shit now that all those like Planet or Hard Rock cafes, those are all like closing down and shit. So they're probably getting stuff for a steal.
Yeah, it was. Well, who? Yeah, it was cool. Like, I mean, I definitely would like. It'd be cool for you to go down there, and I hope we all get to go to Cleveland someday. I really do. I hope we all get to take a little trip to Cleveland and get to do that.
Hey, my sister's moving, dude. We got a place to go.
Stop it. Yeah, no, for sure.
I got friends in Cleveland too.
What's that?
I got friends in Cleveland too. Well, not my friends, but
do you? I was gonna say, do you? You got good friends up there?
Not good friends.
Your friends.
But I could stay there if I needed to. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Which is arguably more important.
You mean?
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about.
The doc?
Yeah,
We're staying with the doc?
Dude, Shovel Face is still up there. That's all I'm saying.
Dude.
She's having a kid, actually.
Dude, she's looked pregnant for a half a decade.
Jesus.
I mean,
I'm glad she's finally due.
Yeah,
I'm glad she is finally due. Yeah, I told this girl she looked like a shovel in high school, and that's been all down. And then it's because like she was such a cunt in high school, dude, and like it's his wife's best friend. And I remember like I was like, no way am I gonna know this lady later on in life. And I'm like, dude, you shovel face fucking bitch. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Turns out.
Yeah,
turns out this bitch followed me in life, huh? Turns out we have mutual friends still.
Turns out we had to walk down the aisle together as groomsmen.
Yeah, I literally had to give a speech at Andrew's or at the post thing like afterwards, like, and she was there. She came up to me. She goes, "That was a really good speech." I'm like,
"Fuck you."
I know you hate me, and I know I hate you. Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just. It was so weird, dude. But yeah, he is from Cleveland. I'll never forget. Like he was the guy that he called. Oh, he got mad that he wasn't addressed correctly, dude.
Yeah. Well, he's also the dude that
was.
We're sitting there watching UFC the night before, and he's telling us that he used to do martial arts. And,
that's
you know what I mean. And we're watching like MMA. It's like a card, and like we're talking like pretty in depth stuff. You know, we've been following the sport for years.
I was a brown belt. You know, I could have gone.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I used to do this when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, okay.
I could have gone yellow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay,
dude.
Open my own
he goes.
dojo.
So when the front office sent him his invite for the wedding, he didn't address him as doctor whatever. He just addressed him as whatever. And he goes, and apparently he like got offended by that.
Yeah,
he got tight about that.
He's like
very tight.
He didn't call me doctor.
Yeah.
Well, next time,
mind you, it's a doctor in pharmacy. He's not an actual doctor, okay? Like he's at the Pharm D. I mean,
yeah, okay, Jill Biden, Doctor Music, you fucking loser.
No, dude, I don't have any questions for the pharmacist, you pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it in the fucking bag, dude, and get me out of here. Thank you.
Yeah, you're the other register that I go to when the other lines are busy at Walgreens.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. I do want the cherry. I want the cherry. Yeah, I want the Arnold Palmer, dude. Yeah, here, I got these snacks are here too. These are my snacks.
I got 2 banana Laffy Taffy and Arnold Palmer. Ring this shit the fuck up.
It's getting warm.
Like, what do you mean, mother? The app says my shit's ready. They're like, sir, we're still working on your scriptures. Like, not according to the app. You need to get your fucking app fixed, sir.
You're a doctor, but according to the sign, you still do 24-hour photo developing. Fucking nothing.
Yeah, could you actually take my passport photo, dude? Nobody's over there. You fuck.
Jesus.
Can you turn my kids' graduation photo into a fucking mug?
Dude.
He is a pompous ass.
I was at Walgreens the other day and some lady there was a lady standing behind the photo booth and some lady still came up and hit the button. The lady turned around and goes, "You don't have to do that." It was like the biggest, like, hey, fuck you. Hey, I need like all the lady had to do is turn around and go, "Can I help you?" So she's 2 feet from some lady and it goes, doo-doo. we need help with photo to photo. Yeah. It was like the lady had to turn around and like turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Like halfway through the announcement, like, bitch, I'm right here. That's that guy. But yeah, good. It is cool that he lives in Cleveland, and it is cool that you're going to have a whatever an in-law.
We are the
thing.
godparents, so it's like if they die in a car crash, I guess I got to raise their shit child.
Dude, and we got to raise them in Cleveland, right? We're all going to move to Cleveland and raise them there. That's what we're going to do.
Dude, it takes a village. You know what I mean?
It takes a village, dude. I mean, I will step up for the shovel if it means that we all get to go to fucking. I will raise the child if we have to go to Cleveland. If we get, and we'll only go there for the summers. I know that you are not. Well, no, you'd be all right in a Cleveland winter.
Oh yeah, me? Fuck
you,
yeah.
You would be all right with that.
Oh,
so okay. So tell me this. Like, do you?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Get the season tickets
Do you
first.
like Cleveland? Yeah. So would you like Cleveland winters? I mean, I know you like cold, but like, is that too brutal? Like with the snow, crazy snow and shit?
No, because it really doesn't get that cold. It gets a lot of snow because of the lake, obviously, but it really doesn't get that cold, like where it's, in the negatives Fahrenheit.
And at least when it snows, it's like snow.
Yeah.
Not this ice shit that we get.
A powder.
Right.
Exactly. Versus in Missouri, you get cold weather, you get ice. You actually get snow there.
Dude, I'll raise this baby in the warm months of the year. You get him in the cold months of the year, and I still visit during the cold months of the year because we're going to be going to Browns games.
Damn right.
So it's like, how cute, guys! We just adopted a baby. We just hypothetically killed his wife's friends to talk and basically adopted a child live on air today.
You do what you got to do. We're for the people.
Step up for the shovel. Top 5 Mongo line, dude. I'm telling you, seriously. We won't show this girl obviously, but if you picture like a flat edge shovel, not one that curves, right? But like a straight up, like you can stick it in the ground and then jump on the back of it to get it to go deeper. She looks just like one of those.
Good God!
Don't Google shovel face, by the way. You don't find what you're looking for.
She's in between human and Cher's kid in the movie The Mask.
Oh
nasty
shit,
bitch! But she did like my wedding speech, which was cool. She goes, "That was a really
fantastic.
Good
it was a great speech."
I said, "Yeah, dude, come on." I said, "Yeah, come on,
you
light work, dude. Come on, dude, light work." I am stoked about coming up though this week. I kind of wish this game was in Cleveland, but you've been to have you been to this stadium that we're going to?
No, actually, that's one of the reasons why I think it's still good to go. I have not seen a game there. I've seen other venues in Atlanta, but not this particular one.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. Tomorrow on the show we'll talk about that a little more. We'll break that down because dude, Cavs won 5 in a row last night. Donnie played his ass off. We're talking about not trading. I keep seeing that, we'll talk about this. But if Donnie stays, dude, I'll eat my words live on show if he doesn't go anywhere.
I think
he's been balling.
I don't want to spoil it, but we should talk about that tomorrow. I have ideas.
For sure. All right. Dude, what else is going on in the fucking world, dude?
Yeah. Oh, I got something. You boys are going to love it. You boys are going to love it.
And we can talk here in a minute. I pulled up a second ago. Because you had something you were going to say about Trump earlier, and we cut you off, and then you never went back to it. But I just saw that ABC News cancels GOP debate because Nikki Haley demands Trump be there too.
Which she will.
And she said she will not agree to any more debates unless Donald Trump is on stage.
Damn.
So she can get wrecked too?
Yeah, these people really want Uncle Don on the show, and I did see somebody that we followed, somebody that did the follow, and I followed back, just to get a follower on here. I saw he went live yesterday, and he said Trump's winning 2024, and I need to find out who it is so we can unfollow.
Yeah, immediate unfollow.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Fuck, let's do the caucus stuff first. Because the shit I'm just nerding out on mine, so it's no big deal.
Oh, I know what you're gonna pull.
Oh, baby, you already know.
I saw that. We really don't have to talk about politics.
Why not, dude?
It just bums me out, dude.
Dude, Nikki Haley is definitely an alien from the movie The Watch.
The Watch.
She's weird, dude.
Remember the movie where the aliens at the Costco?
Okay, you got something here.
Oh yeah. I'm not running this. Here, you can share it if you want.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
sure.
I have to share your screen anyway. You can still control it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why when all these people everyone that gets excited about politics. Dude, everybody loves a little politics, dude. Everybody thinks it's funny to watch. I mean, we're all sinking. We're all fucked anyway. I mean, look, this lady right here thinks she's gonna go toe to toe with old Donnie. Not. Here's my prediction though. I think this fuckhead right here, Ron DeSantis, I think he's gonna be Trump's vice president.
Damn. You think he goes Florida?
Yeah, I think that's dude. Trump DeSantis is unstoppable.
I mean, the caucus would say that the caucus results would say that DeSantis or Haley is equally a good choice for him.
Haley would be cool too. Yeah, I mean, not cool, but
yeah, everything would suck. But if I had to pick one Republican candidate, I mean, it might
Trump would get Haley, but then he would say something super misogynistic about it, where he's like, "I picked her because she's got nice tits," and you're like, "Oh,
she's got a nice con on her."
Yeah,
I grabbed it.
Yeah, she's only been with one man. You know that shit's tight. Like,
she's got a poofy poos.
I grabbed it and liked how it felt.
I grabbed it and it grabbed me back.
You see this? You see this Band-Aid on my finger? He said that ain't no workout accident.
Watch for the nipper.
It didn't hurt that golfing. He said so. Trump can't win votes in some states. So is it just Colorado that he's not on the ballot, or more people taking him off the ballot?
It was Maine.
Yeah, Maine and Colorado so far.
Colorado, and then I think Nevada is working on something.
But obviously,
is Nevada a blue state?
What? I'm sorry. What?
Is Nevada? They're a red state, aren't they?
Historically, yes, but they recently flipped.
Interesting.
Because if they were red, they wouldn't be. So are all the people that are taking him off the ballot? They're blue states, right?
Oh yeah, Maine is for sure.
Yes.
Colorado is for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew Maine and Colorado for sure.
Has anything come out on his appeal to the Supreme Court? I regrettably have not heard much about that. I know he petitioned them or asked them to look into it, and of course he put a good number of those people there. So
I think they all said that they're not going to touch it.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear that, but damn.
So what were you saying about Iowa though? That he won Iowa? Is that what you're saying? Or
yeah, he won Iowa like handedly
by a landslide. I mean,
dude, 51%. Dude, no one's fucking with him, right? I mean, that's the problem. Like if he's able to run, yeah, for sure. But I mean, like who is Biden's gonna be the Democratic guy again? I just don't see there being any way, right? There's no way.
Biden's gotten such bad press. And he's done some things right, but Biden hasn't been spectacular.
Green says, so me not understanding fully, like, what are the real chances he could get the nomination?
There's
Trump?
a very real chance.
Very real.
Yeah. Before this,
more than likely.
But before this, I would have said it's not likely given all that he's dealing with. But now, after seeing these results, yeah.
We need a youth movement of voting, unlike we saw in 2012. Yeah. I'm sorry, unlike we saw in 2008, or unlike we saw when Clinton got elected. Unlike, it's so much more than that. You need to.
The issue is we're outnumbered.
It like I said, it bums me out so much that like it is such the end of our democracy if this dude's elected. But then again, it's like the next day he gets elected, I'm still gonna fucking go to work the next morning and just try to fucking do my thing. Like, but it's just such a fucking bummer, dude.
Well, since we're on I guess before we get while we're on this topic, I did put something on I thought I did. I thought I put something in the Discord about, or maybe I just put it on because I said we were going to talk about it on our story on Instagram about that shit, the tear gas thing that just happened here. I think
with the baby.
The baby.
Dude, fuck all those cops.
Yeah,
Also,
so
that why is that town of like 53,000 people? Why do they have that many fucking cops?
yeah, it's unreal. So I'm gonna pull this up while we're still, but
Yeah.
so we don't just completely shift directions right away. I mean,
Right.
yeah, we hate all politicians too. I mean, don't people? Yeah, we are anti. I mean, we are just. I mean, trust we are not for these fucking lizards, but like it's like Republicans. I mean, the Democrats are fucking idiots and they're all soft pussies, but like. That's why the Democrats are now are losing now, and that's why the Republicans are like because
They're
everybody wants
soft.
that. Everybody wants that fucking everybody wants to be hoorah nowadays. So we've got the Republicans back on top, and that's kind of why I think Trump. So even though we just said Trump's got a very real chance of being the guy again, because here's the problem: like when it comes to Republicans, nobody's going to get on. Eventually, he's going to get on. Well, here's the thing: already, he hasn't participated in one debate, not one, and he is blowing these people out. He hasn't even stepped on foot. He hasn't even stepped on stage yet. There's going to be a time where he has to get up there and debate, and he is going to molest these people. He is going to go on the offensive. He is going to start talking shit, and it's the same thing. It's the same recipe as last time. I mean, like, he's going to go up there and call Nikki Haley some like, just some fucking PTO mom or something, and Ron, he's just gonna destroy everybody up there, and I think that's look I think Biden only won because people were tired of Trump and they wanted something else, and like they were like, okay,
That's the reason I voted for Biden.
he's so wild, like we need like let's dial it back, and the kind of sleepy Joe retard who didn't really know what was going on and didn't. The best defense of Trump is just to be clueless on what's going on. So like he's getting ragged, he's trying to fire insults at him, and Biden's just like, huh, So, but everybody voted for him because it was like, okay, we need to dial it back. We need to get some stability back in office. I think that's why Biden has been so bad as far as like public appearance. Bad. No, I mean as far as what he's done in office, he hasn't. But appearance wise, tell me a time in the last 4 years he got on TV and made us look like a strong nation just once. Just give me one public appearance that he's ever had.
I mean,
you left that going.
His
damn.
like prime time speeches, like State of the Union addresses and all that, those are solid. But what they'll do is
he's trying to get through, the one he's fighting to get through. He's still even when he's saying things that sound right, he still sounds like he's dying. Like that's the problem. He's still.
Oh yeah, he's old as fuck. He shouldn't be there.
So publicly, like the fact that people have to go, hey, stop and look at the numbers of what Biden did. What Biden's doing is he's not doing a terrible job as far as like what he's supposed to be doing, but nobody even cares about that shit because he goes out and falls. He can't walk up a flight of stairs. So it's like, I think that is there's only so much that like being a politic, like nobody's really doing anything in there anyway. It's all about the bullshit that's coming out of your mouth and what you can appear, make people believe you're going to do. And it's like it's hard for him to do that when he can't speak proper English.
It's funny because we went from one guy who didn't respect the decorum of the office he's holding to a guy who can't live up to the decorum. That's not obviously entirely accurate, but it's a way to think about it.
Yeah, it's sad, dude. I think Biden's going to get.
This is who we have to choose from again.
I seriously think that Biden might step down. I really do. I think if he goes into it, he has to know that he's not going to win.
But we're well within. I mean, the elections in November. They would have named their fucking champion here. Who else is there?
That's the problem. That's exactly what I was going to say.
It's got to be Biden. There's no
who other. Is even up? Yeah, is there even? Have they even had a Democratic debate yet? And if they did, who was in it? Like,
no. I mean, I've heard Gavin Newsom might be interested, but
he's the guy from California.
Yeah, it's a governor from Cali.
He did that. He did the DeSantis thing not too long ago. Him and DeSantis beefed off. Yeah, that was kind of 50-50. I think Gavin Newsom kind of got Gavin Newsom is an absolute champion at not answering the question. Like, I've never seen anybody so brilliantly just he will just flat out not answer the question and just go on like some rant. And like you're like, and I know that's like the politic way, but like, dude, before you know it, you're like 5 minutes into it. You're like, wait, he's not talking about anything I just asked him to do. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right now, the top three for the Democratic Party, you have Biden, you have Dean Phillips, who he was a U.S. representative from Minnesota, but he's a business guy. He was president and CEO of his family's liquor business. So he grew up with money, and then he got into politics with his money. So he's an asshole. Then you have Marianne Williamson, who's an author, and like she's like a self-help bitch.
No Marianne's.
Yeah, she's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Yeah, Marianne, that's where you lost me.
She was Oprah Winfrey's spiritual advisor.
Yep. You just
this is what the Democratic Party has to offer right now.
Yeah, we're getting steamrolled, dude.
Oh, he did own. Dude. You guys ever had Talenti Gelato? He was a former co-owner of that.
No shit.
Shit's pretty gas.
Talenti?
Wait, the guy that
Dean
the
Phillips.
guy that was the liquor?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude. Maybe that's
pretty
reason to
solid.
vote for him. Good gelato.
That is good gelato.
Half off gelato, dude. For 4 years. You just get free gelato every time you go to one of his rallies. I'll vote for him. I mean, I don't know who to vote for honestly this time around. This is gonna be wild. But I do think that Democrats are gonna get moppied. So that's my opinion. I just think that we're so lost in the sauce right now that we are going to be we're just gonna jump back and forth because we're gonna realize, oh, okay, Republicans were idiots. Trump was bad. So now we got to go to Biden. Oh, well, Biden's bad. So now we got to jump back. Let's go see what the Reds got for us this time. Oh, well, whoever they voted for.
But what sucks is that no one cares to realize that like right now we're in the middle of suffering through Trump's bullshit right now. The results of his actions, where he printed so much money and he cut taxes so much for the wealthy that right now we're having to pay those debts. That's why inflation is crazy, because he printed so much fucking money when he was president. He just threw money at the fire. He's raised the debt by trillions. And right now, why is inflation? Fuck. They're like, oh, the economy's doing great, Wall Street's doing great. I don't give a fuck, except for my 401k. Never in my life has Wall Street had anything to do with my quality of life or the quality of life of the average fucking American. So that's not the metric to measure shit by. But right now, yeah, inflation's fucking ridiculous, where the average American had to have made an extra $11,000 to maintain their lifestyle from the years before. Why? Because Trump pumped so much newly printed money in to just cover up the mess that he made. That right now, this is what we're having to deal with. This is Trump's fucking fault. But because it's happening while Biden is fucking president, because, it takes 3 years for anything to happen in politics, he can blame it on Biden. They make the mess, blame the other side, and because Republican voters just listen to what they're fucking told and never question fucking anything, they're going to roll with that. So, yeah, Democrats are fucked, like you said. We're all fucked.
Dude, the fact that they listen to Tucker Carlson like it's a guy who literally is like, this isn't even really like a news, like everything I say is just my own opinion. Like, yeah. I'm not a news source. And then people like use that guy for like the news. What is he on now? Is Tucker on Twitter?
He's on his own shit, isn't he?
Yeah. He's on X now, right? And I just saw that somebody else just posted exclusively to X too. Hold on. Elon posted some old daddy Elon posted something earlier about, hey, he just posted for the first time exclusively to X. Well, let's find out. Hi.
Oh yeah, Tucker is on here actually, you're right. That's
21
depressing.
hours. Oh, Mr. Beast. Yeah, first Mr. Beast video posted directly on X. So yesterday, Mr. Beast says $1 car versus $100 million car. I'm curious how much ad revenue a video on X would make, so I'm re-uploading this to test it. We'll share ad revenue next week. And then he reshared it and said, first Mr. Beast video posted directly on X. So that's a pretty big get, I would say.
Interesting.
Mr. Beast posted directly to X. I mean, I really don't care. I need Elon to get rid of the OnlyFans on Twitter. That's all I need.
Please.
I'm tired of clicking on things and seeing motherfuckers seeing just the nastiest hand jobs, just cum bubbles coming from some bitch's mouth. And I'm reading about like how Nick's and I'm reading about Nick Saban stepping down. You know what I'm saying? Like some girls getting fucking dirty plugged right underneath it, dude. I'm like, fuck, dude. But yeah, let's bring up this this thing on Instagram. So I'm gonna try to. I guess I didn't post the thing.
No, I don't have it.
I think it's on Riverfront Times. Let me just give me a second here.
Well, you can share it, and then I can.
Hey, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. Something went wrong.
No.
Something better go right. But my body. Oh, so it was Ohio. So it wasn't Riverfront Times. It was in Ohio. So, okay, that'd be good. Ohio, baby. Okay, here we go. Oh, we don't want a video. We don't want the video because YouTube will take us down. There we go. All right. So, some more happy news coming out of the US of A. Containing the police. All right.
Yeah, the fact that the guy that they were looking for hadn't lived at that address for like a year, and the cops were talking to this girl, the mother. They talked to her aunt, and like 5 different occasions she said he doesn't live there. Like the guy that they're looking for, he does not live. The suspect you're looking for does not live here. 5 times, and they still raided the house and fucking threw a flashbang at a 17-month-old kid.
Dude, just the most ridiculous shit. So I was reading this today, and I mean, this is wild. Like, you're reading about no knock. So these raids that happen, you read about wrongful, pimp going to the wrong address and stuff like that. Isn't that what happened to Breonna Taylor?
Yes.
A no knock raid or whatever.
Yes.
So, these have already been pretty criticized in the past because, you roll up and like you're basically just you're going off, okay, my intel is correct. We're about to take, I mean, it's like almost like a fucking war technique the way they go. I mean, like they're like clearing a fucking house. Like at that point, they're just moving in no matter what. And it sounds like, well, I don't even know where Elyria, Ohio is. I've never even heard of that. But it says they ordered an investigation after a woman alleged that police officers who raided her home had the wrong address and deployed flashbang devices that sent her 1-year-old to the hospital with burns. Police have offered a conflicting account of what happened on January 10th, saying in a statement on Friday that they had executed a search warrant at the correct address and the child did not sustain any apparent visible injury. So this is the normal deflection. This is the we did nothing wrong.
This is their statement.
Yeah. So Courtney Price says audio from her. So they have this on Ring doorbell camera. Audio from a Ring camera proves them wrong. In a clip shared exclusively with NBC News on Tuesday, someone can be heard saying, "It's the wrong house." It is not clear who made the remark because the camera fell to the ground and went dark after police deployed the flashbang devices. Lady has a massive $5 million lawsuit if it's the wrong house. Oh yeah, they're definitely getting sued.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because when they get sued, they pay out using taxpayer dollars. It's not a cent out of their own fucking pocket. And they,
So
and the
that's
policing is so
that's
tough that they
true.
don't get punished.
Yeah, basically any like all cities and stuff usually have a fund, like money set aside for police lawsuits.
Brutalities, yeah.
So like when this stuff happens, it just comes out of public funding. I mean, this lady's basically paying herself. I mean, and on top of that, this kid, from what I understand, has got some issues now. So it's
Yeah,
I think
he already had respiratory issues.
So now you hit him with a flashbang grenade. Okay.
Yeah, but also note.
Like,
So look, it says the Alira Police Special Response Team deployed 2 diversionary devices known as. Okay, first of all, it's not a diversionary. It is meant to stun and subdue people outside the residence. You do not throw them outside the residence. There's a reason why smoke was coming out of the broken window of the fucking house. You don't throw a flashbang to the outside to distract people. You throw them in the fucking building to stun them. So again, they're just making shit up.
yeah, I mean, and this says they entered the home and found a woman and her 17-year-old baby who was inside the house this whole time. It says Price, a single mother who had moved from Kentucky to Alira just a week before so they've just moved there.
Yeah, welcome to Ohio.
A week ago. I'm watching this police chase in the bottom right, LOL. Oh yeah, dude. What's going on down here? Those guys at a Motel 8? Yeah, dude, just go stand outside any motel. Oh no, this is that guy we watched.
Kid.
Yeah. That's the Guatemalan kid, dude. We don't want to watch that. Sorry, bud. We watched that last week. That was the guy. Brutal. Yeah. So Price said she heard the loudest knock I've ever heard in my life at 2:12 p.m. and started walking towards the door. As she was heading downstairs less than 15 seconds later, officers busted down the door, set off flashbangs, and entered the residence with guns aimed at her. I froze at the top of the steps. I kept saying, "I'm scared. My baby's in here. He's on a ventilator." So the baby is inside on a ventilator.
Yes.
Then I came down the steps and they put me in handcuffs. From her position on the steps, she recalled seeing a flash at the window and smoke come through. Waylon, who is born premature, has pulmonary hypertension, a very severe lung disease, and an atrial septal defect, which I'm assuming is a nose problem. Which is a hole in the heart was lying. I saw septal, which is a hole in the heart was lying in the swing on the floor by the window. Glass got on him and the window blew out. Police took her outside and later brought her back in to check on the baby. In a statement, police said the woman told officers that her baby had a pre-existing medical condition, and detectives and paramedics assessed the child, confirming that the child did not sustain any apparent visible injuries. That's when paramedics got down and listened to Waylon and said, "Sounds clear." They took us to the hospital. Waylon says they were sent home. Babies had nothing to do with the raid. But early the next morning, Waylon quit breathing. She adjusted his ventilator, but he still didn't improve. She had to call 911. They were taken to a hospital and transferred to UH, Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital. So this is the very next day. So Rainbow's Baby, we were told that he needed 6 more liters of oxygen. His ventilator needed to be turned up. He had chemical pneumonitis, so I'm assuming inflammation of the lungs, irritation of the lungs, and he had chemical reaction in and around his eyes, which is obviously
yes, from the smoke of the flashbang.
From a flashbang. His body cam released? No, not yet. So this just happened. So I would assume that we probably won't get body cam until there's some sort of like
and she sues them. And guess what? Broke young mother is having to pay those medical bills right now.
Yeah. Miss Price.
You know how much money it probably took for her to get that? So first of all, ambulance ride to between hospitals, the oxygen, the medication, the time, the expertise to have your child looked at for fucking chemical burns to your lungs.
Dude.
I hope she sues. I hope she wins so much money, and it's a shame that it's out of our fucking pocket. But you know what? She fucking deserves it.
So like what Stuart was saying earlier about the wrong address about the guy not being there for a year. It says a search warrant was for the Avenue residence, but it was issued for a person who hasn't lived there in over a year, Price said, sharing the search warrant left by police at the home. After we were put on the ambulance, the police were still here, and then another family member pulled up as I was leaving, and that's who they told that they had the wrong house to. Price said she learned the police had visited the home at least 5 times within the past year, and the landlord even told police she had new tenants. So Price shared footage from a Ring doorbell and camera of the raid. The video shows about a dozen officers outfitted in SWAT gear approach the house, bang on the door, and shout, "Police search warrant, open the door." About 6 seconds after the first knock, officers bust open the door.
6
At the
seconds.
6 seconds. 6 seconds.
6 seconds for her to go down the fucking stairs to the front door and comply with someone who's banging. She thought that it was a family member fucking with her at first. Because again, in your fucking realm, she's up in the kitchen upstairs warming up a bottle for the baby. Who's just going to sit there and start screaming through the door, police, search warrant? She thought someone was fucking with her. So it took her 15 seconds to come down the stairs, which...
Yeah, it took her 6 seconds just to realize someone was at the door, to adjust, like just to even comprehend what was going on.
Someone's banging violently on her door.
Before she probably even realized and fully downloaded what was going on, they were in the door. They were coming through the door. I mean, that's
and at the
unreal.
They bust open the door at the same time the camera appears to break. It goes black. And again, why did it break? Why did the camera fall and go black? Because of the flashbang. So 6 seconds, they bust down a door and deploy 2 flashbangs. 6 fucking seconds.
Dude, and they literally caught this guy saying, "Whoa, it's the wrong house."
Yep.
So, thankfully, it says, thankfully, our city had the technology to record events in real time via many body-worn cameras throughout the entirety of the incident. I'm particularly grateful these cameras captured clear audio and video from several angles. I am eager to release this footage for all of you to view. So this is our residents demand to know what occurred, and rightfully so. Brubaker, thankfully. So it sounds like this guy is saying, I don't know. I mean, this sounds like the mayor. So kind of sounds like he's saying they've got maybe proof that this isn't what happened. I don't know.
No, they've been our residents demand to know. No, so we have the right to know what the fuck happened. The body camera footage should be released to the public. The mayor seems to at least just be playing good guy for now and saying, yeah, we'll get it out to you guys.
Whoa. It's a long house.
Yeah, so that's already after it
Yeah,
fell.
so the first 10 seconds you hear the guy say, "Whoa, it's the wrong house."
10, 12, 7,
We're
30.
not watching that again, so because that was like the hardest thing to watch.
Yeah, so our shithole country, where the cops will ignore every obvious sign that the suspect's not at this house, blow your door down, shoot your fucking kid, and then you have to pay for all the medical bills and go into fucking probably more debt because this kid has pre-existing conditions and she looks very young. So I'm sure she's saddled with medical debt for this kid and she's got to pay a lot more. And so she's going to be, unless she wins this lawsuit, she's probably going to be fucking broke the rest of her fucking life.
And here's the other thing,
Welcome to America.
I mean, and if she wins a lawsuit from the police, she probably has to move. You have to remember that too. You're not going to stay. This isn't Cleveland, Ohio. This isn't Columbus, Ohio. This isn't Cincinnati, Ohio. This isn't some major city. This is some back-ass town in Ohio where you sue them. Like, I always go back to Making a Murderer. Whether that guy was innocent or not, the only reason he was ever in that position is because he sued those motherfuckers, made all that money, and they were like, you basically broke this small town. Like you're not gonna sue a police department in a small town like that, win money like that, and then it face no repercussions. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
So did you see in the article? Did you see the neighbor's security camera of all the police officers like in the yard?
Mm-mm. Oh yeah. I saw that. That was the picture, like the freeze frame, and it's like they're mobbing through the front yard, dude.
Yeah, and there's like 20 cops in like body armor and helmets. So small town USA, where these cops again, like 20 of them have like military grade armor and automatic weapons on them.
Yeah, here actually I had that pulled up here. So here you go. Here's the picture of them in the house. If you can. Front office.
Yeah. Sorry.
You okay?
Fine.
Yeah, no, we're good. I was over.
You sounded morose. Look at
So
that.
there's the
All of that, all of those resources, all of them on the clock getting paid with their body armor and their helmets and their full fucking automatic weapons, high velocity.
As they are banging on the door, they throw the flashbang through the window and it goes over the top and hits the baby.
Some small suburb town of Cleveland.
I mean, dude, you would think that like ISIS just invaded this fucking neighborhood. You would think that
when that school shooting happened in Texas last year, where none of them did anything, there was less of a police response to that.
Dude, the Uvalde thing is one of the most sickening things I've ever seen. I still like, there's still fallout from that coming out and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, they have the entire body, like the entire school security footage on there, like of that happening. And those guys, that was the most ridiculous. Everybody there should have been fired. Like everyone there should have been stripped of their jobs. It is the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever, like it was the most. You guys have got assault rifles. You guys are fully armed, and they just hours this guy barricaded himself in the fucking into that room. And it's insane. Why is it so overkill? Because this is what we do here. I mean, you got to think, dude, who inside that house, like realistically, who is inside that house that would warrant this right here? Even if the guy they were looking for was inside that house. I mean, who is he? Who the fuck is this? Is he fucking Pablo Escobar?
Yeah, was he just like a low-level fucking drug dealer without seeing any warrants?
I mean, like, dude, you would think El Chapo was in this fucking house.
El fucking Chapo in this motherfucker.
I mean, dude, look at how like casually they're just strolling up this guy right here who's got his like. These guys are got their guns pointed. This guy's just like got his gun pointed in the air.
They're so ready and they're so hungry for some fucking action. They want a fucking reason to shoot. Because they're fucking... It takes, 10 weeks, 12 weeks to graduate from a fucking police academy in this country? 12 weeks.
Here's pictures of the baby in the hospital afterward. Look at the baby's eyes. Like that is smoke burn. That is irritation. That's unfucking real, dude.
Yeah, they're so excited that they get to use the big guns that day.
Yeah, no shit. He's a trach baby. He was on his ventilator. They let the baby lay there for 30 to 45 minutes in smoke.
Jesus.
Holy fucking shit.
So 6 liters of oxygen. He's already a special needs baby, a trach baby. He was on his ventilator. They let the baby lay there for about 35 to 45 minutes in the smoke. Yeah, it's ridiculous. This is Kansas City Star right here. Shout out, bud, dude. Look at you guys. But yeah, this is a great page. I mean, if you guys like to follow stuff like this VOTP News, they're pretty much on top of it.
Voice of the People or some shit?
Voice of the People, yeah. Pretty cool page there. I mean, they're pretty on top of what's going on, and I'm already on the page. That's why. So if you guys are into stuff like, oh, by the way, we're getting Janet Jackson and Nelly.
What?
Yeah, June 21st.
Cute.
So if you guys want to come up see Janet Jackson and Nelly, Bud Green, take that 22-hour drive. But yeah, and that's another thing. And the other thing I kind of want, what they've been talking about, which I'm not going to bring up now because I don't know too much about it. But there's like a cult coming out of St. Louis. You see all those people going missing.
I only saw a headline.
See, me too. But like it, but there's get out of here and find
6 people missing.
Will it be hot in here? Of course it'll be hot in here, dude. Only if you take off. Are you gonna take off all your fucking clothes?
Wait, a Black Enlightenment cult?
Six people believed to be police searching for people. 6 people allegedly tied to a cult who vanished in August. And this is in St. Louis.
Berkeley. That's where I used to work, dude. That's the fucking hood.
It's on, dude. They've even got it on People News. They got it on people.com.
Star World Lab, great Instagram account to follow. They post random interesting stuff. Star World Lab. All right. Berkeley Police Major Steve Rung told People Magazine they believe that Naman Williams, Jerry L. German, Michaela Thompson, Michaela Wickerson are members of a cult centered around Rashad Jamal, who is currently serving an 18-year prison sentence. Jamal, who is
here, share your screen because I have one pulled up, but it's not the same one. Just so we can read with you here.
I got you, bud. Let me see.
Bloop.
Okay. Police believe blah, blah, blah. Jamal, who's serving an 18-year prison sentence for child molestation, told the St. Louis Post-Dispatch he's not a cult leader and he doesn't know the missing people. He operates the University of Cosmic Intelligence, which is, quote, geared toward enlightening and illuminating the minds of carbonated beings, a.k.a. your so-called Black and Latino people of Earth, unquote.
Is that him right there? Is that him? Big boy? Berkeley, yeah, right there. Dude, I hope that's him right there.
That's fucking wild. Carbonated people.
They don't cut their grass.
Beings. Jamal, whose full name is Rashad Jamal White, has a website and several social media channels under the Cosmic Intelligence name. People reported that the 4 missing adults, along with the German's 3-year-old son and Wickerson's 3-year-old daughter, lived in a rented home in Berkeley, close to St. Louis Lambert Airport, before their August disappearance. Williams is from D.C., German is originally from Horn Lake, Mississippi, close to Memphis, and Thompson and Wickerson are from St. Louis. According to the new WJTV News, Horn Lake police said German's mother, Shalita Gibson, reported her in Ashton missing in July. She kept saying, like, she was getting ready to go because she was on this spiritual journey and all these things. And she was kind of acting a little weird. What a great quote. Runge said Wickerson's mother, Cartisha Morgan.
She's acting a little funky.
She's a little fucked up. Phoned the police on August 12th to express her concern about her daughter, who had not been in contact. Detectives investigated the Berkeley residence and found no evidence of foul play. Rung said they found the group's respective Facebook profiles, which had been active in public and had allusions to Jamal prior to their disappearance. Carbonated being. I'm confused by the whole carbonated beings thing.
Yeah, and I'm still like, so I don't really know what. So like, we're just so as of right now, they're just still looking for these people, right? Like that's where we're at.
Yeah. Ooh, wait, I could go. Ooh, I found the website.
Well, that is kind of strange.
The University of Cosmic Intelligence. All is being revealed. Key. Oh. Welcome to the official website of the University of Cosmic Intelligence. The university is geared toward enlightening and illuminating the minds of carbonated beings. But it was originally known as Key or Tiamat. Look at the podcast, live lectures, music, books, merchandise, and more below. Dude, let's explore. They got anything
going
going
on? Mailing list. Let's
Videos.
Sign up with Pop Culture Rehab, dude. Let's infiltrate.
Let's go, bro.
Let's do Reckless Ben. Let's fucking infiltrate The University of Cosmic Intelligence. What if we went missing, dude? That'd
Damn,
be
dude, this
wild.
shit. You have to sign up for all this shit.
Pushing Mongo goes missing.
They have any cool Oh.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Crystal Travel Chakra Cry Collection.
Dude, could you go back up a little bit? Go back up to that top row, that one that's that one right there, the 200, the beautiful clear quartz necklace wrapped in copper, stolen. They stole that copper off somebody's car.
Yeah. They stole the copper. That is quite literally copper wire. That's hilarious.
Look how dusty the buff is. Look how dirty that thing is. They couldn't fucking lint roll that thing. Is that a butt plug?
It's a crystal tower.
No, the beautiful green onyx sphere.
Yeah, that's a butt plug.
Yeah, dude, you can definitely sit on that thing. Ooh, a little $111 bracelet
for hematite, dude. These are not worth $100. You can get these at a gift shop for fucking like $5.
That Reckless Ben kid, when he was doing Scientology, they were trying to get him to pay $2,500 for this course, and for 21 days, they spend 4.5 straight hours in a sauna to sweat out their $2,500. He goes, so we're gonna get right back into this, but it's funny because like obviously, you know, it's the same with this. They just want their money, so there's overcharging. That's actually kind of cool. Only the real Gone Relate T-shirt, the far one, Malcolm X looking out the window at the rifle.
Young, black, woke, and violent.
But anyway, he after he was in this thing with a couple other people, and like they all heard the $2,500 thing. They're like, there are a couple of people in the class were like, "Oh, I really want to do this. It's got to raise 20." Ooh, JOK, and they got to. He goes, so they're all like, yeah, that sounds like good, but we can't afford the $2,500 thing. So Ben gets all these guys to go to Planet Fitness and sign up for $10 because and he goes, dude, they've got treadmills and saunas. So he goes back and he goes, good news to the Scientology. He goes, we couldn't afford your class. He goes, but I got everybody to sign up for a $10 Planet Fitness gym membership, and we're gonna do the same routine there. And they got pissed the fuck off. They're like, whoa,
Jesus. Dude, that's where all these people went. They went to go make fucking jewelry.
Go back up a little bit. The $600 piece, the purple pussy right here, the
beautiful amethyst. Dude, it's not worth that much.
It's on sale.
Oh, that's good. Oh, it's out of stock. Someone bought the motherfucker.
Good. Oh, damn. Come on.
Dude, they talked him down. Do you think they talked him down? They said, we'll give you $600.
I went to Virginia City, Nevada, where they filmed what's that Western show?
It was 1,000. What a deal. That's what I'm saying, Green. Like, fuck you talking about? That's $400. You got a $400 deal here.
What show did they? God damn it. Bonanza. They filmed Bonanza there. And it's an old mining town. And you can buy this shit for like $90.
Dude. Look at that. Oh my God. The all-seeing eye. Dude.
Oregon Energy Pyramid with black obsidian, shungite, and a copper spiral. Copper, baby. Yeah.
They are definitely stealing copper. Oh, crystal bongs?
Pipes,
these people are smoking?
Dude.
Yeah.
Tiger's eye?
Now that shocked me. I gotta be honest with you. I did not expect to see that.
Dude, a facial roller? I could get that for $2 on Amazon.
A little shungite.
Rose quartz.
Who's that? Dr. Disrespect, who's always like shungite.
Oh, there's the butt plug, Nick.
That's the advanced plug.
Yeah, dude. Once you get like a few levels deep with this shit, they're like, I think you're ready now to fucking let that fucking kiss your butthole.
Yeah, you can't just buy one of those. There's a test.
There's a fucking
a waiver.
Gwyneth Paltrow level, dude. You gotta fucking put this jade egg in your puss. You gotta fucking.
I forgot about that. Dude, look at the rainbow one.
That's cute.
250. Yeah, dude, straight up $2 pipes for $120. I can literally go to the head shop up the street and buy 2 of those for $20.
Dude, I'll go to Point Fest and I'll fucking buy this shit for $10.
Dude. Tiger's Eye.
Rough, dude.
But, straight out of St. Louis, baby. St. Louis finest.
So they're just at a house somewhere making jewelry, these 6 people. And kids, so child labor. They're all making jewelry right now.
Yeah, that's wild. Hopefully, now if they all show up like they end up like dead or something, then we're really in for something fucking sick. Like I hope I hope this turns out to be fucking wild, as shitty as that is. Hope we just fucking
dude. A cult.
We made Yahoo News, USA Today.
A cult in Berkeley.
Dude, I know some people from Berkeley. It's
they have 200,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Wow.
St. Louis
Please describe the group as a spiritual cult.
St. Louis is a great city on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just everybody's we're happy to see you, but like don't stick around. You know what I'm saying? And we have a lot of like unresolved racial issues.
Dude, but it really is a fun place to visit if you know people here. There is a lot of fun shit to do here.
I love St. Louis. It's a flawed city, but
just come. Yeah, if you ever come here, just make sure you're. What is that? Insane Market? What are we doing with our lives, boys? Yeah, no, straight up. We need to be selling crystal bongs. But maybe that's the next thing that's going to go on our page is we need to start selling rock pipes. But yeah, St. Louis is tight. I mean, you just gotta be here with somebody that knows what they're doing, and dude, but we're on the come up. Like I said, we got that place like the Foundry. We're getting fucking nice place to hang out, and you know it's slowly coming up. Like right now, where I work down in the deep ghetto, like I work in the ghetto.
Dude, the reports are out, dude. Murder in St. Louis went down almost 13%.
Yeah, dope. Yeah, you guys were watching. Was it 2 weeks ago, a week ago? We covered the crime thing in St. Louis. We're down across the board. St. Louis crime is down. We're moving on up in the east side, and right now they're fucking like I said down in the ghetto where I'm at. Moving on up
the east side
to the east side. They we're actually repaving Jefferson right now, so we are coming up in the world, dude. I'm telling you, they just took down a couple shitty houses, vacant houses in the area. We're building here. So St. Louis, dude. Yeah, I feel like it's nice, but it's the wrong place. Oh boy, dude. Yeah, I mean for sure. Have you ever seen the movie? Have you ever seen National Lampoon's Vacation? Like the one where they go to Wally World and they come through and like there's that part where he's asking for directions and the whole time he's asking for directions, they're stealing all his hubcaps and shit.
Man, fuck your mama.
That's St. Louis. That is actually shot in St. And yeah, he goes, man, excuse me, sir, can you give me directions back to the freeway? Man, fuck your mama. Thank you very much.
Oh, that album that we saw in the store, that was his. He's a former rapper turned online guru who is now a convicted child molester.
Hell yeah, dude. So he's getting better with time. He's aging like wine.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. What's next? How long is he, dude? He
18 months, dude.
Shit.
In Georgia. He'll be back.
He'll be back, baby. Trifecta, dude. Yeah. What does he say? He goes, "See that, kids? It's the gateway to the West. The old miss. The old man. 600 feet. There's an elevator that takes you all the way to the top." He goes, "Dad, can we go on it?" No.
No, Russ.
God, what a movie that is, dude. He goes, "Dad, but he bites." Bite him back, Rusty. with the fucking, he has to take the dog out. "Dad, the dog bites." Bite him back, Rusty. Yeah, that's pretty wild, though. We're definitely going to keep an eye on that because that's like 3 hours ago we were on Yahoo and USA Today and.
Yeah, I want to follow this. I want to follow this shit.
Yeah, we're gonna follow them from our Instagram for sure. Do they have an Instagram page?
I think it's at Facebook.
Oh, I don't have Facebook. Do we
Carve
have
the.
a, does Pushing Mongo have a Facebook?
No, well, I didn't set one up.
Yeah,
I did one for Pop Culture Rehab, and then never fucking touched it.
Oh shit! Did you see that BMF fight? UFC 300, Gaethje Holloway.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be fucking.
Nice. Why are we still doing BMF tights, but still tight?
Well, at least it's a good one.
Dude, Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje for the BMF title, April 13th. Hell yeah! I definitely want to follow this cult though. I think we should sign up for the newsletter. Honestly,
Maybe.
we should. I think we should talk
They
about it.
promote polygamy. Of course they do, dude. All cults revolve around pussy. I swear to God.
Yeah, I mean that's all it is. It's always like the
Yo,
loser
what's the
guy who's just
matter,
trying to fuck
sad boy?
everybody's
You ain't
wives.
getting pussy? Join a fucking cult. There's loads of pussy. That's how you get the sad boys in. Polygamy and conspiracy theories. Oh my God. Everything's on internet now, so why not have a cult? Anti-government attitudes. Well, no shit. Trumpets anti-vaccine rhetoric and a concept of black national. What?
Trumpets?
It trumpets anti-vaccine rhetoric. So it
okay.
It shouts it.
Yeah. I just the way you said it, I thought you were like trumpets was like its own thing. Like that's something that they're like
They love
trumpets,
trumpets.
conspiracy theories, anti-COVID,
anti-vaccine
wind
rhetoric,
instruments.
a concept of black nationalism taken to the extreme. Preaches that black and Latino people are gods, and he himself is a semi-divine being on a mission to save all of Earth. He also
let your wife read this, dude. She's gonna think she's like the boss. She's gonna be like, dude, you heard these motherfuckers.
I'm like, guess what, baby? You're a fucking goddess. This dude, he also endorses some truly strange conspiracy theories, from the idea that NBA players are robots to an alien spacecraft invading a mall in Miami.
Nice, but he also touches kids, right? Because he has a child abuse.
Yeah, in Georgia.
Is it child abuse or isn't child molestation? Was it? Oh yeah. So so what part of his belief system is that?
Oh, I found his Instagram. His Instagram is @IAM_Rashad Jamal. Yeah, he's a poet, prophet, revolutionary, and a luminous being.
I bet we could get him on the show.
I bet we could.
I bet we can write him in prison and get him on the show.
How many followers does he have? So he's got 92.5 thousand followers. Okay, 93,000 followers. The official UCI account doesn't have nearly as much, but so almost 100,000 people are like, I want to know what this guy has to say.
Dude, 200,000 YouTube subscribers is what it said.
Mother,
what their cult channel has. They have like a cult channel on YouTube, which means that later on this week, when we're off of YouTube, in one of our kick streams this week, we will be watching videos of this guy's cult. Like we will pull up this YouTube page and we will be watching YouTube videos of this guy. And I'm serious. We're gonna find out where this guy's at, and we're gonna try to get him on the show. I'm serious. This is the kind of guy that, like, how fucking hilarious to be. Just let this guy call in and just preach, dude.
Here, our Pushing Mongo account's gonna follow this guy. Yeah, we're gonna keep tabs on this, bro.
Absolutely.
Might as well.
I am Rashad.
You down for this, front office?
I mean, yeah. Fuck it.
You're into child molesters, right?
Jesus Christ.
Putting them down.
He also has Real Over Rich Incorporated. It's a record label, management, music publishing, modeling agency, sports agency, founded by Rashad Jamal.
So he can get my rap career started at the same time.
There you go.
Dude. Seriously, this guy might be our answers to all of our prayers.
God, this guy would hate it. He probably looking at us like we're fucking devils, dude.
The White Devils, dude.
The White Devils, dude. The soulless fucking
We
crackers.
can't show him front office, that's for sure. He's definitely not fucking with us if he sees a picture of that guy.
Ooh, pasty.
He's gonna be like, look, Stewart is white enough, and we almost drew the line there. But we can't go any further. We cannot have both of them. But dude, it's all right. We'll just overthrow him, dude. Take over the cult.
That's what we do. White Devil.
Dude, the White Devils infiltrate the carbonated peoples, and we fucking take them over. We rule the carbonated people. I think we should definitely reach out to this guy, though. I definitely think this guy, like I said, he tells all 200,000 of his followers, they're like, dude, this is the answer. Our propaganda is gonna be shot through this show. Pushing Mongo is our new propaganda. Like they just have us playing on loudspeakers throughout their little like church encampment. That'd be fucking sick, dude. Welcome to the Carbonated Podcast, the Carbonated Drink Podcast. What was their cult called?
It's called the. Oh my god. Going back to the website, the University of Cosmic. Jesus Christ, pop-ups.
So seriously, Green can play like we can have Green and Bud play like two guys that need to be saved, and they call in. Dude, we should all join this cult.
Fuck it, why not?
Fuck it, dude.
The University of Cosmic Intelligence.
Yeah, dude. So we'll be called the Podcast of Cosmic Intelligence. That'd be what we are. And we are like the hub for all things cosmic news. What are you cooking up over there, dude?
Me?
Yeah, you just look very invested.
Oh, I was looking at Buddy's fucking Instagram.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna follow that guy. That's sick, dude. Well, welcome to Pushing Mongo, dude. Welcome to the cult. Make sure we're trying to get to 25 followers. I mean, we need a little more than 20 followers if we're gonna start a cult. So, make sure you guys hit that follow button and run up that fucking noti button too, so you guys get notified because we need you guys here for the cult meetings. We're gonna overthrow this guy. I mean, that's how this is gonna happen. We're gonna invite him in. We're gonna lure him in. Then we're gonna hit him with the "you're a fucking child molester." And we're gonna judo throw him, overthrow him. Boom, new ownership. It's gonna be sick.
What's the angle that we go with? I mean, can we go with the? This cult's definitely homophobic, right?
Oh yeah, we hate the gays.
We're talking about a cult from Berkeley.
Yeah, this dude, Berkeley, Missouri, St. Louis, they definitely don't play with the gays for sure.
Okay,
They
so
don't
we're
fuck
gonna
with the
say
whites for sure.
because we're gonna lean into the whole gays molest children, so we're gonna out him as gay, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, you can't be our savior and like penis."
They're like, why are these white devils making so much sense?
But they really speak the truth.
He's like, holy shit.
Yeah, so we gotta go
some sense here.
So he's gay. Get out, gay, and then
we'll obviously try to pray it out. We'll do
we try to save him.
We did everything we could to save this guy, dude.
But then we get up and like we kiss our wives
and their wives.
And their wives, and to prove how straight we are,
dude.
Because again, it's all about polygamy.
Yeah, and we're definitely doing the David Koresh thing where we're like, look, it is a burden for you guys. Like, let us take over that burden.
Yeah, like your minds are getting muddled by impure thoughts, so we'll take care of the dirty business. I'm a martyr, I'm doing it for you. And You busy yourself with lawn work because the grass has grown very high, and so I need you guys to work on the lawn and the cooking and the cleaning. Oh no, this is starting to sound a little slavey. I don't like this. This is
That's
no,
pretty
no.
much what Colts are, dude. Is
Yeah, but
slaves.
yeah, but to have do you imagine in 2024 a cult of like black people and Latino, but headed by two white dudes? So evil, but almost impressive.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. That's what I'm
We're
saying. I
like,
think
dude,
that's
in
we're gonna
today's
see
woke
how
society, these two white dudes got this done.
the mountain they climbed, the obstacles that these two dudes
That
overcame to get here.
mountain.
Dude, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low.
Oh my
I mean,
god!
we're here, baby. I mean, like
Imagine being
we rose to
so
the
good
ranks.
at being a manipulative cult leader that they'll never just be like, "Hey, we've been here before."
Wasn't Black Lives Matter ran by a white lady? I'm
I
almost
don't.
positive. I'm almost positive the founders of Black Lives Matter were white. I'm almost positive, which I think is
That,
funny.
that sounds like someone
Side
white
note:
people.
I think it's funny that I kept, I made that little meme video of the Cat Williams over the blue stickers. It's
Yeah.
funny that like did you see that guy that like outed himself as thinking it was he ended up like deleting all his comments because he was like because he commented, he goes, well, BLM are the real terrorists. He goes, they're the real racists here. I was like, bro, who brought any of this? Like you're basically just saying that the first thing you saw when you saw this is that your first thought was
Race.
racism. I'm like,
Yeah.
so you're proving my point here that this like the fact that you had to throw Black Lives Matter into the situation the moment you saw the back the blue sticker just speaks volumes. I go that right there proves my point that like you felt like you had to defend that right off the bat, and like you didn't defend it like, hey, cops are good, cops do good things, cops do this. I have police family, you know what? It was Black Lives Matter are
But
the
black
real.
people,
They're the fucking terrorists.
they're a
They're the
problem.
terrorist group here. I'm like bro, like so. I think so then he ended up deleting all the comments because I think he realized like, damn, like you are in a way here, like just you're basically saying like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. They're terrorists.
But I'm gonna steer this into the fucking racial neighborhood.
yeah, like yeah, I know Blue Lives Matter are terrorists, but the real big terrorist, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought that was funny that they really because that meme really hit the right people and it was so good.
Yeah, it
Um,
did.
It really just tickled. Every time I get on TikTok, I'm like, yes, because there's
I
all
did.
these supporters.
I didn't know if you deleted this shit or he did.
No, he deleted it because I
Yeah.
went back to write back, and I was like, wait, he's gone. Yeah, I'm not deleting any comments from our shit. Fuck that.
Right.
I'm all for the arguments and comments, dude. I think it's funny when people like see a video on Facebook or on Instagram, and they're like, yeah, I can just comment on this because it has 50,000 likes or whatever, and this page is probably too big; they'll never know. But like, we're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we have 400 followers, and I'm just some piece of shit in St. Louis, Missouri, waiting for you to start arguing in my comments because I am there. I will sift through
Yeah. We
to
argue for
find you.
sport.
Yeah, like this isn't just this. You don't just tweet into the void on our shit because I will argue with you until I'm out of breath.
Yes.
So. But yeah, he did delete his comments. I'm like, did you idiot? But yeah, dude, if Black Lives Matter can be ran by some two white, I think it was two white chicks. I want to say.
I don't know.
I don't know, but we're definitely going to be the spokespeople for the carbonated community.
Yeah, I speak for all carbonated people as a white guy. When I say that,
Are you gonna ask? You should ask when you get to Guatemala, dude. Be like, has anybody ever called you carbonate? Ask your wife that. Is that like a thing? I've never even heard that saying. Like, where did carbonated people come from?
do you want me to call her?
Yeah, sure. Where's she at?
I'll let her
Not
know
there?
that I'll let her know that she's a god.
Ask her what carbonated. Ask her what if she's ever been referred to as carbonated.
Live on air for you guys in the chats.
This is either going to be really good or really
Hey,
awkward.
baby.
What's up?
Hey, has anyone ever called you carbonated?
Carbonated?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Okay, apparently not. But
Nope.
I don't know. According to this cult leader, you are a carbonated person because you have darker skin than me, and you're actually a god. So congratulations.
So where am I able to get treated as a god? Or when will I be able to be treated as a god? Because I still get treated like shit.
So you get to the homeland, dude. Damn,
Man,
dude, right on air.
Straight up.
Let her out of the kennel, Stuart.
Straight up.
Let her out of the kennel.
When we get to the homeland next month.
Okay, no, but in America.
Oh, as a brown person, never, and never anywhere.
Yeah, yo, you misunderstood.
Well, there's a cult in St. Louis if you're interested. Now, it's ran by a child molester, but you are a god to him.
Other than that, it's cool.
Will he give me money?
Dude.
I mean, he sells some jewelry for a lot of money, so maybe.
If he can provide
Jewelry.
for me, then sure, let's go to St. Louis.
All right. She's in.
All right. Well, he's in Georgia, so you got to go get him from there first.
She doesn't want to work
Maybe.
anymore, guys.
I'm
She'll join the
tired of
cult
Up
if
in
it
Georgia,
means.
dude.
I'm tired of this. I can't do this anymore. If I can follow or be part of a cult where they see me as a god, as long as I'm getting paid for it and they are providing money for me, I'm cool with it.
All right.
I'll just ask God for forgiveness.
Okay. We'll bring your family in too.
Yeah, see, there you go. We could be the next Kardashians.
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh.
But we'll be better though because we're funnier. We're actually funnier than those bitches.
All right, man. Well, I just wanted to run that by you.
Okay.
All right.
So are we moving?
Are we? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'll start packing.
All right, baby. All right, you start packing. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Stu, you are cut.
Yeah.
He's a sly dog, dude. I want to know what makes him carbonated, dude. I guess they're just...
Yeah, carbon. I mean, it's definitely got to do something with the melanin, right?
Is melanin carbonated?
No, but there are like the what are those guys like the Ankhs? You know, like the Egyptian like dudes where like melanin. The more melanin you have, it actually like increases your intelligence, and like so the darker you are, like the more pure and smarter and intelligent and all that you are. You're a direct descendant from the fucking
Carbonated.
Yeah, carbonated.
I like it.
The most melanin, dude. The darkest, the
I like
dorkest of the dork.
Yeah, I fucks with it.
11:59.
Good shit. Well,
dude.
we're definitely gonna, like I said, we follow them. We're gonna see what we can do here. I think that'd be kind of. I mean, Oh no, we are cut. Yeah, no, we are cut, baby. This is a we thing, baby. As soon as you join a cult, there is no I. It's a group thing.
It's a universal we. It's an I. I and I.
Yeah, so we will definitely. We're gonna follow that guy though. I'm gonna send him or see what we can do. See if we can find out like where he's locked up or something, and maybe we can have a sermon on here or something. The first carbonated sermon on Kick. That'd be sick.
Carbonated sermon.
But on that note, what do we got? 2 hours 40 minutes. We'll get the chef this week. I promise. He wrote us twice today. We basically, he had said that tell people to keep writing him. He just I think I said this last week. He was just kind of overwhelmed. But I'm gonna read. We'll read what he has to say tonight, and then we'll talk to you guys a little bit tomorrow. Even though tomorrow's sports, we'll open up with chef tomorrow. We'll give you some chef updates and he had sent me a video, but it was just Stuart and I watched it the other day. It got cut off, so like we were going to show you his new video, but it just stopped at like 17 seconds. But he did send me a big old list talking about a big message talking about how he was gonna let us know about the parole thing. If he can get a parole hearing, it'd be cool if one of us could make it down there. Basically just the same old stuff. So
Yeah, man.
we'll definitely update you guys on that tomorrow. We really hope you guys are writing to him and reaching out to him because anything helps. And like always, if you guys buy anything from our store, we've got the new blue shirt and stuff up like that. Everything you guys buy, 100% of that goes to Chef. I'm going to send him. We've been sending him a little bit of money on the side too. So we're all trying to help out as much as we can. But yeah, I mean, this has been a good show. We appreciate you guys coming in today. What, almost 3 hours today. Big return for the front office, eh?
Yeah, baby.
You want me to read this email from him?
Sure. Is it?
It's not that long. He's talking about his dreams, dude.
Shit. Let's we can read him. I can pull it up too.
Pull up a photo of him. A visual aid.
So I can pull up the fucking email if you want. Read along.
We join a cult. Stu has a wife. Front office shows up. Been a good show.
Dude, that's the description right there.
That's it.
Nothing more.
We join a cult. Stu has a wife. Front office shows up.
Yeah. Okay. So for context, before he reads this, the context of this is I told him, to send us some videos. One of the videos I said, look, if you want people to keep writing you, I said, but you're just kind of overwhelmed, but you want people to keep writing you. I said, send me a video of you kind of explain the situation. I said, I can keep relaying your situation. I said, but if you shot a video that said, look, I appreciate everybody's support, keep reaching out. I really appreciate it. I'm a little overwhelmed right now, whatever. But I'm gonna get back to you in time. Like I said, that would be big. I said I think that would go over well. And then I told him, I said, look, we want to know more about you. I said everything that we've talked to you about has always been, your current situation or since you've been locked up or what you want to do in life. I said, tell us a little bit about you. Because we don't know anything about Chef growing up or anything like what he's interested in, what he likes to do, like anything about the prison and problem Chef. So it looks like that's kind of what we got here in this. So, all right. So I'm going to pull this up front office while he reads it. All right. Ready when you are, big dog.
All right. I'm ready. All right. So he says, hey guys, so you said you wanted to know about me and a few things that are my dreams are my dreams, or a few things are my dreams are to own a concert house one day, something like Austin City Limits, small place, big deal. I love music and I think I'm pretty good at bringing people together, so I figured I would put the two together. Also, I'm really into tiny homes or like really creative ways or things to build houses out of. And I was thinking if I could build my house out of an old train car, I think that would be badass. Dude, he's ahead. Dude, this dude's not like present with the trends and stuff. So this dude's kind of
pretty forward thinking.
The micro home thing that's like taken off now.
Yeah,
he's probably been stewing on this for years, dude. So
yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. Build his house out of an old train car. I think it would be badass to pull up in the driveway and see a whole train in the front yard. I grew up in Boise, Idaho, with 4 brothers and 1 sister. My mom and my dad were married for 33 years before my dad passed away, and my mom passed away 16 months after him.
God damn.
That sucks. I'm not really in contact with any of my siblings that often, and I really don't have any family outside of that. No uncles or grandparents. My dad was an alcoholic for half of my life, but became sober for the last 12 of his. He ended up dying from cirrhosis of the liver. My mom died of a Benadryl overdose.
God damn, dude.
I dropped out of school pretty much in 8th grade. I hated school, not because I was bad at it, but because I had no friends and was so uncomfortable with myself that I just didn't want to be around other people, which is weird because now in my adult life, everyone likes me and it's easy for me to socialize with other people because he's comfortable with himself. My favorite color is silver, and I love Christmas because I love shopping for other people. I become quite obsessive about finding the perfect gifts for other people. I guess this is some of who I am besides a huge mama's boy. But yeah, I hope this fills you in on me. Let me know if you guys be getting my videos. Love ya, Chef.
Like, damn.
Damn, dude, he lost his parents within 16 months.
Out of a Benadryl overdose, dude.
Benadryl. I wonder if she was like abusing, maybe she was depressed, lost her husband, and she was like kind of medicating.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, definitely possible. I mean, people, like I
That's
said, we still get people in our comments. Like one lady who just said she knew him back, and she's like, "Oh, I know him personally. He deserves 15 years, and it wasn't even like that's not even long enough and stuff like that." It's like this guy who has still found a way to be non-violent his whole life. Like I said, is mostly little things like stealing checks and stuff to feed his addiction problems. This guy has, people, you have to stop and like think about what people have been through, dude. Like this guy has been, I mean, dropping out of school at 8th grade, only had his mom and dad. They both died. Doesn't talk to any. He has 5 siblings. Doesn't talk to any of them. No grandma, grandpa, no aunts or uncles. He's been locked down since 2011. So you got to think like all of this time he's had none of these people reaching out to him.
Yeah, man.
Like it's
Green said, dude's just been fighting an uphill battle like his whole fucking life, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, and and that's why I always say like whenever I post the videos on our social media, it's like it's good to just see him smiling, and it's amazing to see how positive he is, even if he's like putting on a face for us when in these videos or writing or just trying not to be depressing. The fact that he can like do that, and like the fact that he can kind of like put on a mask or just stay relatively somewhat positive towards the future is it says a lot about him. So I think that this is a guy that deserves our support, and I hope that anybody that watches this show, I hope that you guys support him, in any way you guys can, even if it's just writing him a letter or sending him. If you go on JPay and send him $10 worth of stamps, he would love that. Just dude, anything that can help him out.
Imagine, dude, like his first Christmas when he gets out, dude, we gotta go big, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
His first Christmas out.
And dude, and think about it. I mean, there is a somewhat realistic chance that he could be out
this year.
In the next, this year, early next year. I mean, if he could just get this parole hearing, which it sucks that it's kind of like not a big chance he's going to get paroled. I mean, with all his past and just the, little things that he gets caught up for, but you never know. I mean, he ends up getting, paroled and he changed his mind 100%. We all have our issues and nothing wrong with that, but it's sad people shit on someone trying to better themselves and paying his time. He changed his mind. Exactly. And that's the thing. Like, this guy's been locked up long enough, like, and he's doing his thing. Like, what else could you ask for a guy? And I've said this in the past. People who are always like, these people don't deserve the time of day. I think if you're going to be out in society again at some point, you deserve some type of there has to be some type of reform there. Like there has to be some type of help there because or what? Like what is the point of treating somebody that's going to be back out in public or in society like shit? Like why not try to build him up and be the best he can when he gets back out there so he feels like he can make it? But that's the problem, dude, is that we fuck these guys up.
We treat drug addicts like second class, like subhuman. Like it's not a fucking disease. Like it's a fucking character flaw, and we treat them like criminals, and they just don't have a chance in hell. They come out to a society that fucking immediately rejects them, so might as well go back to what they know, and that's because at least they're accepted because they're around other addicts, other individuals like that. So it's probably it's like that Shawshank Redemption shit where it's like they feel the walls, they're what do they say? Like the walls are funny like that. First, they terrify you, then you start to depend on them to keep you away from the world.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, like if he gets released and if he gets out and there is no one there meeting him at the gate. And, like, where does he go? Like, some halfway house where there's going to be a dope dealer, like, on the other side of the block just preying on these people? He tries to get a job. He gets a shitty job. He can't afford anything. And people treat him bad because he's a fucking convict and a drug addict. And there's just no hope. And he's eventually going to, like, what's the one thing that makes him happy? Well, probably a fix. He's going to go visit that fucking dealer at the end of the block eventually. And the cycle starts all over again. It's just, yeah, someone's got to be there, dude. And you know, if he gets out, dude, or when he gets out, dude, it's got to be you and me, right? We got to fucking be
that's
there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what we're here for to do. Like, you know, I mean, we've, you know, obviously we're gonna try to help him figure out. Like, you know, we're not. It's not like we're just gonna like fuck. You know, we're gonna help. We're not, yeah, like we're not taking. Like, we're gonna do everything we possibly can. Like, I would love to be able to give him everything he needs when he gets out, but like obviously that's just not realistic. So we're gonna do everything we can to help him
with
and make him feel like
he's got
people in his corner. Yeah, you know, like you said, the fact that he's already backed up, you know, he's making everybody. He said everybody's asking for scarves, and he's got people writing him. Like, that's already amazing. So, you know, if we can make him feel like people are here, and like I told him, like if he gets a parole hearing and I'm able to go, dude, Idaho is not that far, so I can make it there for a parole hearing. You know, I definitely plan on being there when he gets released. You know, so you know, like I said, it's Stu and I.
We'll fly to Boise.
It's got to be us. So it's. So we appreciate any of you guys that join that join this and help us write him and give him support and just let him know that he's not alone.
Yeah, man.
It really does mean the world to us. So, and you know, Bud, you bought I know Bud bought a shirt. That helped.
Appreciate
you know,
that,
anybody, you know, Green. I know you said you and the kid were going to write out to him. So we appreciate any and all support for him and just in hope that, you know, we can continue to help this grow. And by the time he gets out, he's got a network of people that he can write or at least reach out to if he needs something and just not feel so, you know, and obviously we're going to try to find, there's not a lot of halfway houses in Idaho. So, you know, if we ever get a
release date, probably stay in Idaho, huh?
Right. Yeah, with the parole and stuff and all that. So, well,
I don't know.
stay
in the state and check in with his CO and all this. It's not like
I guess. Well, it depends on how it is. If he does his full sentence, he might. If he gets paroled for sure. But if he doesn't get paroled and he just gets out in 2025, then he can I think he can go wherever.
Okay.
So I guess it just depends on, you know, the terms of his release. But yeah, you know, just, you know, we'll obviously going to keep you guys updated on that, and like I said, we appreciate everything that you guys do for him. So. But on that note, we're coming up on the 3-hour mark, a little longer than we wanted, you know, than usual. So, thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. You guys stay warm. If you don't join us for any of our other streams, tomorrow you got sports with the front office and I. You've got, you know, Thursday, you've got, you know, I'm going to hop on here, probably listen to some music. You know, Thursday, the music thing, you know, I do like listening to music. You're definitely getting streams on Thursday. Some of them, if there's a lot of good music, they'll be later and we'll listen to the new music. If not, you're just going to get a stream on Thursday of just a normal stream. So
thank you guys for hanging out for all 3 hours.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely, dude.
You dedicated 3 hours to this show, man. We don't take that lightly, man. That's awesome.
Dude, straight up. And like I said, Bud, that's why, dude, Bud, we appreciate, Bud, you're always hitting me up with the links and shit in my DMs and stuff. And thank you for showing me Reckless Ben, because I'm a crackhead with this shit. I ended up watching, 2 of his things about that, what's that manor? The manor. Yeah, the McKinley Manor or whatever.
McElroy Manor or whatever. Fuck. But yeah.
You got it shut down. I know. He owns it now.
I mean, not really. It's still operating.
Yeah, but he owns the LLC.
He owns the LLC, but like it doesn't.
But did you hear what he said? Did you watch he did an update on it yesterday on his channel.
Oh,
nobody's gone through that. Nobody's gone through any of his attractions since him.
Oh no shit.
He's the last person to go through any type of. Zero people have signed up since him.
Okay, yeah, I watched his stuff like the day before yesterday, but I didn't see anything newer than that. Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah, Bud, see, he knows what's up. Watch his live yesterday.
Yeah, Bud's on it, dude.
That's what I watched yesterday. Yeah, he talks about it. Nobody's gone through it. Like he's like, I own the thing. Like he owns the barn. You know,
because they're pimping like the new. They have like a new attraction, you know.
Right. Yeah,
and no one's taking it.
No one's taking it.
That's hilarious. That's
So
fucking
he
rad.
has really fucked this guy up. So shout out Reckless Ben, dude. That's awesome. But yeah, we really appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us for the last 3 hours. We will see you guys tomorrow. You guys stay warm out there. Thank you guys for all your support.
Yes,
Make sure you
be
guys hit
safe.
that store so you guys buy some shit so we can send Chef some money. And make sure you hit that QR code so you can follow. Oh, of course. Well, I can't because we just went from 5 to 4, my man. So we've only got 4. We had 7 a second ago, and as soon as we started saying bye, they all left. But
Damn.
oh, well, we'll get it tomorrow. But you guys have a good rest of your night. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Stay safe, all right? Peace.
Peace.